Monadajis! Give me one sec while I check my audio and make sure we're all good here. Testing. Alright, looks like we're solid. Plug this all in. Perfect. I think we're all set. Hello, Mr. Gamer. How's it going? Hello, Sadwater. Welcome. I hope you're all having yourself a wonderful day today. Alright, new camera position seems to be pretty solid too, actually, so I'm happy about that. I might permanently keep it there. Awesome. Heyo, Morodachis! I hope you're all having yourself a wonderful, fantastic, extra spectacular, and absolutely amazing beginning of the year! I, personally, have been absolutely annihilated. Mainly by potentially the flu, I'm assuming, because I've been freaking rocked, full body pains, absolutely annihilated. So I've pretty much just been inside, been indoors, been having a great time. Good old classic fashion, stay in bed and sleep, for a whole lot. I legitimately did not wake up all day yesterday until, like, good lord, I think it was like 10 o'clock. I genuinely slept the entire day. I freaking missed the upload. I'm so sorry, everyone. What a great way to start off, but it's Sunday, the day of the Lord. I don't work that day, obviously, okay? Totally not using the religious excuse because I freaking missed it and was sick. But I genuinely was too, like, really freaking badly sick, so I didn't wake up until it was already late as hell. Edited the videos, put them up for today, so at the very least, y'all got videos today. But I wanted to also do a little bit of a, like, more than just a normal stream, because unfortunately I was unable to stream for New Year's, this year. So today I wanted to go with everyone and do some, like, you know, New Year's resolutions, some stuff that's gonna be mainly focused around the channel, right? Like, stuff that I really want to, accomplish with the channel, things that you can expect, have some, anticipation for. So I don't know if I should do it. If I'll be completely honest with you, I had an idea of, like, some stuff. I just didn't know if I should do this on. Do I still got GIMP? Did we ever uninstall GIMP? No, we still got it, don't we? Hell, yeah, we'll do it on GIMP. We'll do like a whole thing. We'll do a whole thing on GIMP for it. I don't. Hold on. I don't need. We'll do that later. I'll get to you one later. Aight. Let's start. We gotta make it nice. Okay, it's gotta be cool. Oh, you know what? We need a good background first. Crud. Every good list has like a really nice background. Monkey, waifu, anime. Oh, what's a popular monkey waifu? Oh right, what the frick is this chick? There was literally an anime where there's an actual, like, well, it's a gorilla, not really a monkey. That's cheating, but whatever. We're gonna count it. Bam. Oh, dude, kawaii face. All right, excellent. Copy image. How do I hold on? How do I paste on this? Damn, you let me paste. Yes. All right, cool. Crud. Hold on. I barely freaking know how to freaking use GIMP, anyways. All right, perfect. Freaking, how do I resize this? That looks like a resizer. Dude, I'm amazing. That didn't resize it. I was just moving it. Damn it. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I got this. Hold on. Wait. 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 Damn it. How the frick do I freaking resize this? You know what? You just go here. Stay there. Oh wait, was that technically resizing it? Oh, what the frick? No, don't do that. Chill. The hell? Hold on, it was doing it nice before. Hold on, did it actually resize? Oh, I think it did. Wait, hold on, did it? I think it did. No, stop doing that, stupid. I got it. Hold on. No. Damn it. No. It's one of these. Was it like right at the corner? It's good. You know what? It's good. I don't care. We'll just keep it. It's, that monkey there. Perfect. That's the list. All right, back to this. All right, monkey. Well, I can't freaking see. Oh, there we go. Monkey. New Year's resolutions. All right, cool. 3 exclamation marks. Amazing. Because that's how freaking excited we are. All right. We gotta get a nicer freaking font though. Hold on, I don't like this font. Can I get like a different font? How do I change the font on this? That was too boring. That was plain. Or can we like bold it? Let's make it bold or something instead. Hold on. We could totally do something like that. I'm in the wrong. I'm right. I'm in the wrong area. I think. Here we go. Text to pat. No, I don't know what the hell that is. I'm not gonna touch that. We could shrink wrap it. I don't know what the hell that does, but it sounds kind of sexy. Damn it! There's gotta be freaking something. What about here? Oh, here it is. I see it. Fine. See, I told you I figured it out. I'm a genius. I'm a lyrical genius mastermind of a generation. Oh, I hate that one's not. I don't like that. That's got spiders. I don't like the spiders on it. Oh no, no, thank you. I don't like spooters. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't love you, spooters, but you're too scary. You give me the heebie-jeebies. Something fierce. I'm not about that. No. Oh, this will look fancy. It does look fancy, but not fancy enough. I need it to be like bigger, fancy. Can we like bold in it? Let's like bold it or something. Hinting, fool. I don't know what the frick that did. I didn't do nothing. Let's do. Can we do like a pattern or something? Something cool. Maybe it had to be like gold or something at least, right? Yeah, let's do like a. That's not gold really, but kind of gold-ish. Ish. We'll change the background to something better, like like an all black font or something. What's this one? Damn it! Hold on. I thought I saw something I liked, but then I missed. But then I freaking scrolled too far up. Damn it! Oh, I'm never going to find it again. Oh, what's this? Ooh, okay, that's kind of bold. Heavy italic. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like my italics heavy. Let's go. I like my italics like I like my women. Heavy. Alright, what else could we do here to make it look nice? Let's keep the size about right. I mean, I'm not gonna mess with it too much. Magenta? No, that's just messing with the colors. I'm trying to do like a swoosh, like when you like make it like yellow on the top and then red at the bottom or something. But like a swoosh. But I'm trying to make it so it's like yellow going down to white, so it almost disappears, and then we'll make the background black. I wish I freaking would have learned how to freaking use GIMP properly. You know what? Let's at least do this. Yeah. No, not that one, stupid. No, wait, do it. Do it? No. Let me freaking do it. Fill whole selection. There we go. Fill it. Fill it. Fill the hole. I mean, fill the whole selection. Stupid thing. Do it. Selecting it. Oh crap! Not that. No, stupid. Oh, that's selected. That's why. Hold on. Don't select no more. Stupid. Invert. No, I freaking said invert. Do the thing. Oh, none. No, that didn't work either. What if I go back to this, then press enter? Damn you! I got it. Hold on. I'll figure it out. Oh, what the freak? What'd I do? What happened? Enter. Enter again? No. No, stop with the words. I'm done with the words. Enough. How do I say I'm done? I'm good. No more words. No, damn you. Go back. Alright. I'm a genius. Hold on. I'll figure it out in a second. Don't worry. Move tool. Pre-select tool. Ooh, check that out. Bam. I made a race car. Look, I just gotta give it wheels. A genius. Alright, that wheel's kind of stupid. It's actually a heel. I made a woman's heel. Alright, you know what? Let's screw that. Let's just draw it. I got you. Look, easier. Alright. Oh, look at that. Gee, alright, perfect. Monkey's New Year resolution. We're gonna paint all this in. Damn it, why can't it be in the background? Leave the text on the top! Don't use editor. Open text file. Or what the hell? Oh, clear? No! Alright, well. Oh, what if I make a whole. Hold on, maybe. Hold on. Okay. New layer. Oh, I'm learning! Hold on. Okay, new layer. Background. I'm a genius. Look, and now we're not selecting the text! Okay. What I tell you? I told you I'll figure it out. Oh, no, don't do it! Do the thing. Select. Oh. Now do it. Do the thing. Feel similar colors? Let's kill it. We're going back to basics. Ginormous toothbrush. I was gonna call it a toothbrush like a moron. Size. All the way. What happened? What color? Wait, why am I not? What's happening? Give me a color. Now I can do it? Yeah, paintbrush. Let's do that. Nope. You mind freaking explaining yourself? New layer. What's freaking wrong with this layer? Oh, wait. Fill with transparency? Maybe I can undo that. Oh, is that because this image is technically... Ah, damn it. So can I... Oh, get the frick out of here. All right, you know what? All right, get rid of. We'll bring the waifu back later. Don't worry. I'm not. We're not gonna go without the wife. How do I get rid of this one now? You go away. I don't need you. You know, we'll leave those 2 layers there. You know, it's always nice to have extra layers. You know, just. Right, wrong. This one. Okay, cool, perfect. Oh, I'm a genius. Beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Just fantastic. All right. Now let's go with some gold. Like this. Beautiful. We're gonna do like a stripes. Watch. Oh, that looks not good. I don't like that. That looks nasty. Yuck. That looked yucky. That's disgusting. Do something else. Ew, yuck. All of these are disgusting and yuckies. I don't like. Ooh, okay. Let's do like a. Ooh, let's do like a speed racer thing. Like a speed racer line. Check it. Ooh, beautiful. Too small. That's what she said. Bam. Like this, right? Like this. But then it goes whoosh. Bam. You didn't expect that, did you? Because I'm a genius. What I tell you? I'm a lyrical genius. All right. Literary genius. No, what is it? Literary. No, that's the words. I'm an illustrative genius. There we go. Crud. But now what the frick are we gonna do with? Oh, well, I mean, at this point, we can just do a whole new text now, right? Yeah. And we'll leave space for the waifu pick there. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous. And we're gonna do somewhere in the mid, like not exactly white text, but basically white text, right? Just not quite white text. Cool. All right. And because I'm so professional at this, we're gonna do bulletin points, which I will. Damn. You know what? I don't even know. That's gonna be too advanced for me. We'll do. Ooh, dashes. That's right. I'm fancy like that. Mm-hmm. All right. So right off the bat, let's start off with. Is this gonna be a good text? I don't like this text. Let's do a different one. How do I? It's right here. Change it to a different. Why won't you let me change it here? All right, screw it. We're gonna stick with this one. We're gonna stay with that one. It's fine. We're gonna keep it the same text. Oh, we can change it here. All right, cool. Yeah, all right, a little bit cartoonier, you know. No, no. What do you? Stop. No, damn you. Okay, we're good. Perfect. I don't like it. Oh, that's better. All right, cool. It looks fancy, and plus it's like smaller, so we can fit more. All right, that's what she said. All right, so Monke New Year's resolutions. So for starters, one thing that's like right off the bat, I have to make happen already. I kind of already have a list of songs that I want to do for a karaoke, but here's the debacle that I have. I kind of want to do a sort of like miniature karaoke night for a our like official debut. A part of me also wanted to like go all out and even get like an animation trailer done for the debut. You know, and maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that, but I will do what I'm capable of now. And we can always do another debut at some other time, right? For other stuff. But this year, I don't want to let it go any further. I want to do our official, since technically at this point we haven't really officially debuted. I just started streaming one day. But I want to do an official debut. Like, I'll make a big deal about it. I wanted to save it also technically for once we got to 1,000 subs. But at this point, I think it'll be a good way to advertise and get us to 1,000 subs because we're freaking really close at this point. So for the nitpickers, our official debut, I want to make happen this year. 100% guaranteed, gonna happen this year. As a sort of like secondary to this, but also technically its own thing, I want to do an actual, and let's put some spacings here. There we go. We'll do a standalone. Yeah, we can just say stand. I don't need to freaking write it down. A karaoke night. That's not. Is that? Did I spell it right the first time? I don't think I spelled it right. That's totally not how you spell it, is it? How the frick do you spell karaoke? Nope. Alright, spelled it wrong. A karaoke stream. And so these are like two sort of like they're kind of they kind of are their own thing, but also not really because I want to have at least one or two songs I sing during our debut. So that's gonna be a whole thing. Another thing, I want to start. Well, how's this sound? We're gonna bring back a couple of different kinds of streams first. I'll say this first. Like we're for sure gonna be bringing back we're gonna bring back learning Japanese streams. I'm not. This is not me saying I need to learn how to speak perfect Japanese by the end of the year or anything. I just want to start bringing those streams back. And it's gonna work together well because of the new way that I'm gonna be doing my streams. Which you guys don't have to worry yourselves about, but we'll discuss all that later. That's a type of stream that I definitely want to get onto. Another one that I absolutely know that not only do I want to do, but also it's sort of like another big step towards like I feel like another big step in like learning how to like take my streaming game another step is like learning how to do stuff so that the audience is able to manipulate the streams. And to that degree, to that aspect, I want to learn how to make a or how should I call it? Should we call it shut? Just a try not to laugh. Try not to laugh, but with real punishments. And here's what we'll do for as an example of like what we're talking about here. Damn it! All right, it'll be like a shot collar. How the frick do you? Yeah, there we go. Shot collar. Hot hot sauce. What would be like another punishment? I've thought about like doing something with like a rubber band, but or more specifically, if not a rubber band, there used to be this like game called I think was it the pain box or something like that where you it would like freaking whip your freaking hand if like you lost. It was freaking crazy. But we'll sort of leave that open ended for now, right? We'll leave those two for now. Yeah, we'll put yeah et etc etc. Alright. And so let's just because I really like. It's one of those things where not only would I be able to make this happen, but I feel like specifically during like if we could make this happen, we could genuinely do a. And again, I'm sorry, this is kind of cheating because this will go hand in hand. But if that happens, we could do horror, a horror stream with jump scares, or again the shot collar. It'll be a Kaya stream with the Kaya collar. All right. I got you. I got you. Hold on. We can make all this fit. Perfect. And I was also gonna try to figure out if there's some kind of way that I could do it so that there's like a really loud jump scare, but that only well, I mean, you guys could hear too, right? But specifically make it so that it sounds hella loud for me, but not quite as loud as for all of you. I think that'll be pretty cool for doing like a jump scare type deal. So that'll be fun. I want to start bringing back horror streams, but I've always wanted to do something like that, like either with like the shot collar would be the easiest example, but some kind of way to make it so that you guys can genuinely actually jump scare me. So I think that's gonna be freaking dope. I also want to bring in. Let me see. I think I wrote these down. And perfect. Okay. So I also whoops. A new outfit debut. Not not only do I want it to be a new outfit, but I also want to freaking finally get my tail fixed. So I will separate. I'll do these separately. Again, cheating, but hey, take it. Just take it or leave it. All right. And for sure, something I want to do, and this is gonna be more in general than anything else, but I want to get some new fun and Nana. So we're gonna be. I want to definitely get some Bannana artwork. I'm looking at a couple of options here because I have my situation has changed a little bit. Uh, and I gotta be a little stringent right now. So I'm gonna be trying to use some of the same like art avenues, the same avenues that a lot of other VTubers have been using. Work with in order to try to get like commissions and stuff done for a lot cheaper than I normally do. But more importantly than that, and possibly not quite as cheap, this year for sure gonna happen. We're gonna finally get merch, official OzDaMonke merch, and we'll do this year for sure. We're getting OzDaMonke merch in the store. I technically already have a store with some shirts on there, but I don't. I just sort of made it just to see how it works and find out like how that whole thing turns out. But I get. Can you even? I don't. I haven't even checked. Is it down or is it still up? I'll check later. But theoretically, you could even go and purchase a legacy shirt. not gonna be OzDaMonke. It's gonna be a flamethrower monkey shirt from back when we used to be called flamethrower monkey. So that's gonna be freaking dope. I'm gonna get some OzDaMonke shirts made, as well as Bannana merch. Should I have? Honestly, this could probably just be one freaking thing. Though, yeah, that way I could fit in one final little New Year's resolution, and that's gonna be collabs. Collabs out the wazoo. I want to start collaborating with new people, new VTubers specifically, VTubers that I have never collaborated with, just to sort of like start getting like just start meeting some more people in the community. Uh, in the past, I haven't had the best of luck with in when that scenario, and for the most part, I tend to stick to myself. But there are definitely some like how should we what are they called, the friend slap, they're called friend slap multiplayer game, whatever you know what I'm talking about, those really fun games that are really just meant to be played with multiple people like Peak and stuff, and I wanted to really start like getting into a lot more of those kinds of games. So I think it'll be fun, I think it'll be awesome. Let me know if that's something you would all be interested in, like as far as like watching, if you're interested in that, let me know who you would like to see me collaborate with, and I'll check them out. If it feels like it's somebody that I would feel comfortable collaborating with, I'll go ahead and send them an invite. Collabs, and then as a final, just a final little like, it's gonna happen for show this year, but we want to hit our 1K sub goal on YouTube. YouTube subs, not like on Twitch. No money needed, but damn it freaking barely fits in there. Hold on, we like barely squeeze it at the bottom. Can I expand this a little bit? Yes, I can. Perfect. Awesome. And don't worry, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Wait, hold on, hold on. We have to make a new one. Perfect. Excellent. Monkey New Year's resolution. There we are, chat. Check it out. This year for sure, and more than like, funny enough, everything's probably gonna happen from top to from bottom to top, more than likely, in terms of like how fast I'm gonna be able to get them done. But of course, in general, some are gonna be a lot easier. I want to for sure get our official debut done this year. But again, a part of that, if I'm able to make it happen, I really want to get an animation done, even if it's something short, or at least like an animatic, right? So maybe even like with an animatic. So that's that. If it's possible, I absolutely want to make it happen. Yeah, all right. We'll sort of go from there, though, right? Like, I'll see what we can do. But for sure, we're gonna be doing a little bit of karaoke at the debut. I want to do its own standalone karaoke stream. We're gonna be bringing back the learning Japanese streams just for the funsies, but it's not just gonna be the lessons. I want to do like at least one lesson for the stream, but also have like I don't know, a freaking video that has to do with some, some kind of Japanese culture, some kind of thing to learn about Japan. Uh, and it'll it'll have a purpose. It'll solve like I'll have a predetermined list of like videos and stuff for us to like watch. So it'll be somewhat educational. I feel like it'll be. I don't think it'll be too much of a challenge to find like content like that, but we'll see. This one's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I feel like depending on how si me pongo las pilas, if I actually like get off my lazy butts, I can actually get this sort of like sorted and done. If we can figure out how to, at the very least, what I'm gonna do, bare minimum, bare minimum. Here's what I'll do. I'll get a shock collar. Uh, because in the worst case scenario, it wouldn't be too difficult for me to just have the shock collar, do or try not to laugh, and if I laugh, I have to freaking do it, right? I have to shock myself. I guess I could do the same thing with a taser, but I feel like a taser would be too like that'd be too much. That'd be too rough. So I'll see. We'll see. I'll see what like the standard shock collar that most people use for like Twitch streaming and stuff. Because if there is a way for me to do it so that you all could pay money to shock me, especially during horror streams, during spooky games, that would be freaking hilarious. I'm gonna be cutting out the donos and the Twitch points so that you guys can also like mess with those. The new outfit is gonna be nice. I not only for me, but I also kind of want to start getting a more uniform look for B, Bon, and Nana. And I kind of wanted to do that because I wanted to start pushing out new merchandise and stuff too. So it's like it's gonna be good to have, just like a sort of like cool a nice uniform, sort of like going forward, what we're gonna look like, what the character's gonna be like, and that's gonna also come into play with when I fix my tail. After that, super soon. I mean, I'm hoping to do this like this month if possible. We're gonna start getting some Bannana art on the on. So like, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Sorry, not Twitch, on Twitter. I mean, but I'm also gonna be posting them up on YouTube community posts. So be on the lookout for that. I think I have an Instagram too. I'm also gonna be posting it up on Instagram. And then finally, shirts is probably gonna be the easiest thing as far as merchandise goes. Of course, nobody ever has to purchase any of that stuff. I am gonna make the merchandise honestly, partially for me, uh, because I want some Banana merch for myself to wear IRL. I think it's gonna be cool. As far as collaborations go, please, again, like I said, if you have anybody in mind that you think would be pretty cool to collab with, let me know. I'll check them out, and we can go ahead and see if we can make that happen. And please, in order to help out with this final one, be sure to tell all your friends, your neighbors, your enemies, the hobo down the street, everybody that you know, to subscribe to OzDaMonke on YouTube, so we can get to 1,000 subs, baby. Make us official. All right, Monodachi, let's go ahead and move on. If y'all can think of anything cool that would be like else for the New Year's resolution, let me know. But as for right now, I kind of think this is kind of nice. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Bam, perfect. We'll save this. Save it. Uh, New Year's resolution. Perfect. Wait, how the frick do I change it so it's something else? Do I just like do I just make it a PNG? How does that work? Can I do that? Does that count? Oh, I gotta export it. I see. Oops, stupid. There we go. Got it. Bam, I'm a genius. Do it. Perfect. Alright, Monodachis. Let's go ahead and move on. Check it out. We got some cool stuff to check out today. I went ahead and just picked some freaking
In November
chill.
2024, Jaguar posted.
I got a ton of cool stuff to check out.
Hopefully you guys are familiar.
Some new stuff happening all over the interwebs. Let's freaking hang out, have a good time. Start the year off strong. Depending on what the frick is going on, it seems like... You know what, let's start off with something fun. Yeah, I'll start with this one. This one's freaking wild.
Internet found himself behind.
So, apparently... And I know we haven't been watching 50 Minutes of Shame for a minute. Yeah, I've been trying, emphasis on trying to avoid the dramas. But, you know, why not? You know, we're all cheese muscles here. So, 15 Minutes of Shame, go and drop them a like, go show some support. But we got the Island Boys apparently getting freaking arrested. Absolutely wild.
Internet found himself behind bars. We're talking about this person right here.
I keep telling you, man. I keep telling you, bro. I mean, you.
Damn.
What's up, everybody? Today
Wait,
we
so
have
what was that? Was that from the actual freaking arrest?
one of the Island
clip?
Boys getting arrested for a felony, and he is held in jail with no bond whatsoever. As well, we have a nuisance streamer who got his phone smacked a couple times, and then he cried a river. Without further ado, let's get started. So for this video, we have a news clipping. I just want to warn you ahead of time, the news anchors are acting extremely goofy. You'll see what I mean in just a moment.
So a figure on the internet found himself behind bars. We're talking about this person right here. Frank Venegas on your screen, or you may see him on your phone, maybe even previous newscasts that he's appeared in right here in our Gulf.
Why is she like she's like emphasizing the end of her sentences? Kind of like if she's asking a question, or kind of like she's unsure what she's trying to say. You know how you kind of like increase your voice a little bit at the end in order to try to make it seem like it's a question or something? It makes you look really freaking dumb. Like, what the frick are you, like, talk normal.
Coast. He's a member of the Island Boys rap duo. Gulf Coast News reporter Madison Adams joins us live now. Madison, what can you tell us about this arrest? I'm sure you found a lot of people pretty vocal about this.
All right, so right off the bat, she's making me laugh when she called them a rap duo. I don't think that's what they were. To be clear, they're more like a lol cow, someone that you laugh at.
Yeah, they were like, weren't these guys like the mumble rappers?
That everybody is having a jolly old good time roasting them, but they're not in on the joke. I mean, to call their music rap is an insult to everyone that has ever spit bars. But anyways, let's keep watching. It's already off to a rough start.
Madison!
Yes, I did. Deputies say they pulled them over because
Madison
they did
Adams, why do you got two first names?
not stop at this crosswalk when leaving this gas station. And inside their car, they say they found powdered fentanyl on a credit card that was in the console.
Why are you showing your credit card?
Fentanyl in it, and then in Olivia's bag, they say they found fentanyl pills. The Collier County Sheriff's Office arrested
Damn, they got
the
freaking
two
caught
on
with fent though?
New Year's Eve.
So this is what I
Why they messing with fent? That shit's like, that shit's killer, isn't it? Like, that shit's crazy. Like, even
very
more so than other
interesting.
shits.
If you possess a small amount of fentanyl under 4 grams, it's up to 5 years in prison.
Damn.
If it's more than 4 grams, it can go
But,
up.
but see, this is why, like, this is like that stupid like rule, like not a rule, right? But it's like this stupid thing of like up to 5 years in prison. That's not like, okay, what's the minimum? I don't care what the maximum is. What's the minimum sentencing that happens here? In which case, it sounds like they're just gonna charge him $5,000 and that's it. He's not even going to go to jail. They're just gonna charge him $5K.
To 7 and even 10. But here's the thing. They're not calculating the active ingredient of fentanyl. They're calculating the total weight of the pill. Now, for example, a Tylenol pill can weigh up to 700 milligrams with the fillers. So technically, if they had even 10 pills of fentanyl, and they're pretty big pills, even if there's a very small proportion of fentanyl in there, they could be hit with the 4 to 14 grams. But they're not saying how many pills were seized, so it's impossible to know exactly how much time he's facing. So we'll be safe and we'll.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna face any time. At the absolute most, I think he's gonna get like from what I'm seeing here, it looks like maybe a $50,000 fine. It says a mandatory minimum sentence of 7 years in prison and a fine of 50, 4 to less than 14 grams. Yeah, they're more than likely gonna be. Yeah, I doubt it's gonna be more than 4 grams. Or if he does like a guilty plea, they might charge him for less than 4 grams. But they might charge him for the anywhere from 20, 50K. Like I don't see him going away for 7 years. Realistically, when they know that they could just hit him for the tax dollars, basically.
Say he's facing the minimum, which is 5 years. Now, keep in mind he does have
That's
a
not
heavy
the minimum.
criminal record.
That is not the minimum. Up to 5. It says up to 5 years. That is not the minimum. Not even close. That is the maximum possible. You should never look at that as a.
He's already out on bond, so he is likely to get a steep sentence. Most likely, it will not be probation.
They say that they were driving their Mercedes on State Road 29 in Immokalee. Olivia Dubois was driving and Frank Venegas was in the passenger seat. Deputies say Frank is a gang member, and you may recognize him because he has over 1 million followers on TikTok, and he's known for rapping the viral song Island Boy.
All right, so here I think the woman might be trolling here because there's no way this guy's a gang member. Imagine a gang accepting a guy that looks like that and that.
Yeah, I was about to say, to the best of my knowledge, these guys were just mumble rappers. I didn't know that they were related to any gangs.
Publicly kissed his brother. It's disgusting. That would not.
Wait, he
happen.
did? What the frick?
And second of all, she's saying it was a viral song called Island Boys. Now, if you guys forgot how trash this was, here's a brief clip.
I'ma get killed white grind. You're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sign.
Like, I don't think you can really qualify this as a song. I don't really think you can even
Didn't even
qualify
rhyme.
this as English or any language for that matter. So anyways, maybe she's just tripping out. Maybe she didn't see the video. But yeah, this was not a viral song. It was a viral meme. And not even a good one like the hide your kids, hide your wife. Everyone was laughing at them, not with them.
An affidavit says deputies saw him and Olivia rummaging through the car, so they searched it, and that's when they found fentanyl. Both were arrested on drug charges and booked into the Immokalee jail. And this is not the first time that these two have dealt with something like this. The two were pulled over and arrested in Naples almost a year ago. Deputies say Olivia was driving and she didn't stop at a stop sign while leaving another gas station. They found oxycodone.
So how, bro? I feel like if you're freaking. If you're carrying, why the hell? How do you skip a stop sign? I feel like if you you know what I mean. It's like those people that have to cross over through the borders through the car. You know, if they say it's in the old days they used to pack the cars and the seats full of pills and stuff, and then they would try to drive it across the border. You think it'd be maybe don't skip a stop sign. Maybe don't cross a red light. You know.
Pills and a spray-painted gun without a serial.
Just trying to draw
number
as
in the
little
car.
attention to
And
you as
that's still an
possible.
open
Some
case.
people
We talked
might
to
recommend.
some fans of his earlier. Take a listen.
And so this is why he's not getting a bond, is because he's already facing these charges from last year where he was modifying guns, which is a huge no-no. That is something incredibly stupid to do. But then again, no one has ever accused him of being smart, nor is his fan base. Now, I didn't believe that fan base was a thing he had, but apparently they managed to interview a girl that likes the island boy. And let me just say ahead of time, this is pretty cringe. Take a look at this.
My friend sent me a video on TikTok saying that Island Boy was in Ozomatli, and I freaked out.
What is this, a freaking middle schooler? Who the hell did you...
I was like, what? I didn't know he was in Ozomatli because, you know, he's famous. I wouldn't know he would come to Ozomatli, but he did. And then he got arrested on New Year's Eve. It's crazy.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense.
What the hell was the purpose of this interview? What exactly did we gain from this?
If she's a
Why
fan
the
of
island boy? Because
boy,
he had Fenny. He had the pills, bro.
boys, it checks out because
Little
she's
baggie full of
barely able
pills.
to form a coherent sentence. So
And
yeah,
it's not even that. Apparently his girl freaking like didn't stop at a stop sign. And then they like, you know, rather than just like playing it cool, they started trying to hide shit and like make a big deal about it. And so the cop was like, yeah, I could like you could clearly see they were trying to hide some shit. So we're gonna search your car now. And it's like, yeah, I mean, come on.
if that's the target audience, you know what? It kind of makes sense why it went viral.
I'm just saying, if you're at a stop sign, what are you popping the pills right there? Put that shit away. Don't. What the hell is it doing out? Why do you gotta like?
Frank Venegas actually lives in Naples. We saw that as his address on his arrest affidavit. Olivia has already bonded out.
But, like the island boys are the island boys are the kind of people that like when they get caught playing hide and seek, they're like, oh, he found us. Like, what do you mean us, bro? Shut the hell up. He found you. He doesn't know I'm in the same room as you. You know what I mean?
Of jail, but Venegas has no bond because he has an open case against him for spray painting that gun. Reporting in Immokalee, Madison Adams.
Okay, yeah, but that was a stupid. Right? Like spray painting it is like, I get it, but still.
News.
All right, so that's the news.
Listen, I feel like there should be different. Like it's a valid reason why, because like you could make it look like a toy or something. But I would have to see how he made it look before I actually went like and judge them fully for that. Because there's some laws that are just kind of stupid, you know. And let's just be real.
For island boys, up to 5 years in prison, no bond. Now let's.
Yeah,
move
when they
on.
say you modified the force multiplier, you know, I'm over here assuming he freaking put like a, you know, a freaking 20 round clip or something, or a full auto, you know, modification or something.
Black Ass Dave. So that's the guy that was assaulting people in Korea that got kicked off the cruise and dropped in the middle of Honduras. Now he's back in the States and he's trying to do this nuisance streaming in America, but it's not working out very well. And he gets his phone slapped a couple of times. Take a look at this.
I think I see this on Twitter.
Is your time as a security officer?
What?
Everything all right? Is your...
Get away from me with that camera, man. Get away from me with that camera.
Do you work with
Get away from me with that camera, I said.
wait, what? What? Wait, let me light you up so I can make sure I hear what you said.
No, I keep telling you, man. I keep telling you, bro.
I mean, you. Okay.
Bro, get freaking slap! Get out my face, bro.
You want to go to jail?
No, you want to go to the hospital? Huh?
Whoa, chill, brother. It's all right. I thought you had this job. Wait, hold on. Where we at? CVS?
Yeah, CVS.
Hold on, chill, man, chill.
Bro, I love this so much. This is amazing. Businesses are just absolutely done with nuisance streamers, and I'm all for it. What the hell is the point of a security guard? Be for real, y'all. What is the point of a security guard? These nuisance streamers walk into the store, mess with everybody. They start freaking, you know, in some cases poisoning the freaking produce. They start freaking, you know, messing with people's shiz, messing with the customers. What is the point of a security guard? Here in California, they're pointless because I literally see people walk into the CVS, just shove like $955 worth of crap into a bag, and they just walk the hell out the store. And the security guard's like, hey, you can't do that. Hey, sir, you can't do that, sir. You can't do that. And then they just sort of leave, and then that's sort of the end of it. And then, meanwhile, I'm sitting there in line at CVS like, why the hell am I paying for any of this crap? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like at a certain point, you start to wonder what is the security's purpose, anyways.
It's all right. It ain't about him, though. But don't report it.
So here's the thing. In Korea, people are a little bit more passive. You know, sometimes they're not willing to defend themselves because they're not used to this type of phenomenon. Now, in New York, they're used to dealing with scumbags all the time.
Absolutely.
And sometimes the security guard...
And I'm gonna be honest with you, not every place is California, where you can really just bitch slap a freaking police officer back and forth, and they really can't do crap about it. Like
They don't care about going to jail. So eventually he's going to mess with the wrong one on the wrong day. And today isn't that day. The security guard isn't going to pummel him and send him to the hospital, but he's still going to hurt his feelings quite a bit, to the point where the nuisance streamer is going to feel the need to call the cops.
I'm recording the world. It's not about him, no. This ain't his night. This is my night. It's not his. Bro, you gotta relax. Yo, why are you walking up to me right now? Hold on.
Bro, he gonna break that thing. Connection lost.
Bro, I'm not recording you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, but I'm not recording you though. That's the thing. Nobody recorded you.
It's like literally the same. Here's the thing. What I don't understand from people who actually do watch this though, and nobody does. Let's be honest. Nobody does. But it's like, for what little audience they do have, it's like, it's literally just the same exact charade every time, where they continue to just shout, I'm not recording, when they clearly are, and it's like, nobody, like, who are you lying to at this point?
Okay, cool, knock me out, what the knock me out, G! Knock me out, G!
Oh, on top of that, he's like blocking the freaking way while this guy is loading and unloading.
Because of people like you. Black people, we can't move forward, bro. Because of niggas like you.
Bro, the freaking projection over here. This guy over here is freaking just, his job is literally, job, I'm saying very loosely, is to freaking going around harassing people, and he's over here trying to tell this hardworking security guard that black people are being put down because of him. Brother, go get a job. Leave this poor security guard alone. Like, how the hell? I've never seen a black man pull the race card on another black man. That's crazy to me. I've never seen a black person pull the race card on another black man. That is crazy.
Ooh. What'd I even do? Yo, chat, what'd I even do this time? What did I do?
So he's saying that black people cannot move forward because of people like him. But yet he was the one that was going to South Korea and literally assaulting people for clicks and views. He's the one that gets kicked off the boat in the middle of a cruise because he's fighting, and he gets dropped in the middle of Honduras. Now, I don't believe in...
Wow, this guy got dropped off in the middle of Honduras. That's freaking hilarious. I bet you he didn't try to nuisance stream in Honduras, did he? I would have loved to see them try doing that shit there. Would have been very interesting.
Just by the behavior of one person. I don't think he's reinforcing any stereotypes. But if that was the case, he would definitely be the one that's doing that, not the security guard that's just doing his job.
Oh, Dave, all you do is argue and da-da-da. Dave, you're so problematic. What did I do to him? What did I do to him now?
They always ask the question, like, he keeps asking as if he did not just go up to him and point a camera at his face. Like, don't do that. It's just that simple. Like, what the freak?
I ain't pressing charges on.
Like, people really feel like they have a right to record other people. Like, they feel like that's just their God-given right or something.
Oh, grown-ass man. Excuse me, I'm at CVS right here on right by the Christopher Street train. I was assaulted by a security guard at the CVS right here.
That is the stupidest thing ever. I was assaulted by the security guard at CVS. Yeah, what did you do, you moron? Like, what the...
He's still here. He broke my property. He assaulted me for no reason. I never touched him, never said nothing to him. He thought I was filming him when I wasn't, and he just assaulted me. Yeah, I'm not sure what the police is here for, but there is police here.
Security was explaining to him, but he in my face. That's when the altercation.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
How's it going, sir?
Let's just back over. Let's just let them do that thing and then.
So the security guard broke my phone. I never put the camera in his face.
He broke my phone. I'm recording you. The one I'm recording you with you right now. But it's broken. Trust me.
But he broke my phone.
Let's move away from here. So
Yeah. 100%.
let's go over there. Yeah.
There's too much going on over there.
Right.
So what's up?
I was just walking by. I was actually adjusting my stuff over here, like charging my phone.
Over here. Yeah, now he's making shit up. I was all the way over here, officer. I wasn't right there in front of him. I was all the way over here. This is how far away I was.
And the security guard, he thought I was filming him. Like he was standing in that doorway. I am. Right now I'm streaming. But I wasn't.
So
Immediately lost. You immediately just lost. The moment the security guards heard he's a streamer, they immediately stopped giving a shit about him. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
To the cops, this is not what happened. We all saw it. He walked up to the security guard, stuck the camera in his face, and started a conversation with him. Now, the security guard could have ignored him. That would have probably been the best thing to do. Not give him any attention. That way he doesn't get a viral clip. But you're dealing with humans, and that's the random factor. Everybody is going to have a different reaction when someone shows up in your face and starts recording you. So it is what it is. But at the same time, this guy is just straight up lying about what.
The thing is, I genuinely do believe that in situations like this is a nuisance streamer. He's obviously wasted the police officer's time by creating this entire altercation to begin with. I genuinely feel like the streamer should either go to jail or face a fine for wasting police resources. Time
happened.
Yeah, I mean, if I gotta sue CVS, I gotta sue CVS, but I at least want a police report to go with it.
Well, no. So for a civil complaint, it's not us that handles.
I mean, he assaulted me. It's more than civil.
We only deal with the penal law.
Okay, so this is why people deal with stuff in their own hands. Because the police doesn't handle stuff on
That's
their own.
freaking hilarious. I want to sue. Yeah, that's not. Who cares? That's not us. Go talk to a freaking lawyer, you idiot. Like what the frick? But these aren't your babysitters. This isn't the teacher. You don't go to tattletale to the police.
Are you injured? Or are you?
Yeah, my phone is broken. It's worse than an injury. This is a $1,300.
I'm injured. I'm injured. My phone is broken.
I'm
injured. Officer down. My cell phone. I can't text. Oh no! I can't get on TikTok.
Do you want to see the video? I mean, the video. By the way, what is the allegation against me?
They're saying you were inside the store. You were preventing them from doing their work. You were in their face.
Okay, cool. Let's watch the video back. Let's watch the video back in full.
I mean, they're like.
No, let's watch it back in full because that's a heavy allegation. I'm not recording anybody.
I'm not recording anybody. Now let me show you this video where I record him.
This is what I do. This is my job, just like you guys do your job. And this is why people say
you literally are just gonna show him the video of you recording him.
Bro, because it's shit like this. I mean, I wouldn't care if my wasn't broken. Honestly, I wouldn't give a if somebody slapped my phone, cool. He didn't slap me, but he slapped my phone, which is my property, and he broke it.
It fell from your hand?
It fell out of the selfie stick.
Target official.
It fell out of the selfie stick.
Yeah, what's up, man? Everything all right? Is your time as a security officer? What? Everything all right? We're all right. Everyone's right. Everyone's wrong, right? Hey, yeah, NYPD, sick. You guys are awesome.
Bro, it's like, yeah, you don't have a legitimate concern. He's literally just mad because they're not gonna freaking arrest this security guard. Yeah, if you act like a douche, nobody gives a shit about you. Like, what, you really expect him to come over here and be like defend you, help you? No, you're a douchebag.
Man, you guys do the best work, right? Man. Yeah. Hell yeah.
The NYPD isn't going to do shit for something like that. They see this type of behavior all the time. They're used to it. And they know not to give him the time.
Yeah, they know that this streamer is literally no different than a crackhead just going into the supermarket to cause trouble. It's the same thing.
Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here and you enjoyed the show, please consider subscribing. Click on the link on the screen right now to watch another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
What a amazing video by 15 Minutes of Shame. I didn't even know about that last guy at the end there. That's freaking hilarious. But the Island Boy's getting arrested. I genuinely don't think nothing's gonna happen there. Let's be completely honest. He's gonna pay the bail. He's gonna pay the fine. He'll be out. Let's be real. And I genuinely don't see anything really coming of that. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and drop the link to the video. On the Discord. It'll be on the Bannana Cantina. Be sure to go check it out. As always, in the reactions recommendations. Ooh, you know what? That'll be a good thing to add to the list. Ooh, hold up. Let's add that to the list. Right. This get crud. Damn it. Hold up. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, got it. How do I frick the way? Oh, here we go. Got it. Okay. This could be like well yeah, we gotta. Well, that's that's fine. We'll leave this one here. I don't wanna move that one. We'll sort of just say art and merch. Whoops. Perfect. And then here. Perfect. I want to do like like some new schedules, notification banners, and stuff like that. So that, at the beginning of the week we can that's not how you spell schedules. How the frick do you spell schedule? Oh, damn, hold on. It's one of those moments where it's like I'm looking at it and I'm like, that don't look right, but I don't know how to spell it right. Oh damn, that's a weird. Oh, it's freaking weird. That's why. It's S and a CH. What the hell? New schedule and notification graphic. Bam. There we go. Perfect. But that kind of also counts for like the whole art and merch that we're gonna do with Bannana, right? But I want to make an official one, something nice, universal, so I can always just like pop the week schedule on there. All right, let's get right back into it. Next video. Why not? We're right in the thick of it. Let's check out what else is going on in the streaming world. Pokimane. What the frick is going on today?
Hey, what's up guys, Rip here. So today we're once again talking about the streaming legend, Pokimane, who's been getting into a lot of drama. New year, same old Pokimane. She's being a hypocrite, saying she's over drama while literally just doing nothing but rage baiting and creating drama. And it's very ironic given this now deleted tweet from back in November where she said, "I miss when streaming was about gaming and not just drama baiting and clip farming." Spider-Man pointing meme. Am I right, guys?
Yo, for real, I feel like Pokimane. The only time I ever hear about Pokimane is when there's a big-ass drama that she's involved in. Like, she doesn't do jack squat besides that.
But over the past couple of days, she's given us plenty of clips to farm, including her...
Meanwhile, I just saw... Well,
best attempts at trying to find a new man in her life. And she lays out her standards, as we'll see today. And guess what? Apparently no man is good enough for Pokimane. But also, in the spirit of no longer causing drama, she starts
if you're a
off
broke boy, just say so. It's
by
like
creating a literal drama.
It was that. It was the freaking like her getting all pissed off because people were giving her the freaking rabbit meme.
Cake.
The
Trying
freaking the buying herself a wedding ring because people kept telling her she's getting old.
Call out people very hypocritically from her own life. Now, I guess she's really upping the rage bait and the clip farming because, well, things aren't going too well. We talked about this about a week ago. Her famous, or I should say infamous, cookie company, Mina, is essentially out of business. Remember the one where they charge $28 for a box of cookies, and when people complained about it, she said, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
Yeah, it's no freaking wonder you completely went out of business. Like, no duh. Nobody's gonna freaking buy. It's
right
like
now she's doing what she does.
Not only her, but also the freaking lunch, the prime drink and all that. Like, all of these freaking YouTube celebrities could genuinely make long-lasting and really freaking good products if they just didn't want to freaking like overcharge to hell and back. It's like it's so unreasonably priced. It's not even expensive. It's unreasonably priced.
Bests.
It's exaggerated. It's like almost as if they know. Almost as if they know that they only have a certain amount of whales and they want to extract as many pennies out of them as possible before their celebrity's gone or something. I don't know. It's like you could easily make some like a product like freaking Sour Boys by they're Sour Boys by freaking why am I freaking blanking out on his name? Is it a Tozy? No. Nope. Hold on. The Sour Boys candy? Oompaville, there we go. Oompaville's freaking candy, Sour Boys. These things. And last I heard, his freaking business is doing great. He's even freaking got them on Amazon. Oh damn, I might actually try these. If they're on Amazon, I might actually do like a little taste test on stream. That'd be dope. But like, they're doing pretty good. I know this will piss him off if I made this comparison, but freaking Ethan Klein's wife, Hila, has like the Teddy Fresh brand. She's freaking she's got her freaking brand on like model runway, like runway model stuff. Like, you could totally make it work.
Because when you have no actual talent, you have no
There's
ability
definitely
to entertain,
a way to like
you end up doing things like this to
branch out
appease
further than your audience on
audience,
YouTube.
And then, at the same time, try to act like that's exactly not what you want.
Bro got 2 PCs, 2 cats, 3 monitors, 3 apartments, 6 phones. And what about... Sorry, sometimes I forget that there's fucking weird Twitter clippers. But this is who I am. This is who I am. Sometimes I want to shake a little ass. For fun. Not for weirdos. For fun.
Ladies
Okay, yeah, sure. Alright,
and
got it.
gentlemen, she knows full well what she's doing. Okay, like 90% of
The
her
ass
audience,
shake
and
was
I am
just for
lowballing,
funsies.
like 90% of her audience is there for moments like this. To
It's like when a snake
farm
rattles
clips
its
of her doing
its
something
rattle.
provocative. She plays into it all the time, and she also wants to have her cake and eat it too, where she does this stuff to appease her simps and give them something to enjoy.
Oh no, I really hope some manly man simp boy doesn't clip me right now when I'm so sexy and vulnerable.
And then she goes out on the other side and says, well, I don't
I mean,
want the
that's
weirdos
basically what's
enjoying
happening
this.
here.
I'm just trying to be myself. Like, wow. How brave, queen. What great content. Such content, very wow.
Bro, it's
But
like
yeah.
when you want your cake and you want to eat it too, you know? Like, I want to shake the booty for the fat. Like, what is this image? Who takes a selfie like that? There's a reason you're taking the selfie with the tits out, with the boot, It's like, come on now. You know what you're doing, but you also want to be the feminist, so you also have to say at the end, it's just for funsies.
This really kind of plays into a discussion that was raised about a week ago, where once again people are talking about Pokimane and her takes involving the streaming scene, where she said it's unfortunate that basically it's male dominated, and she points out to people like Speed, which is very interesting. It reminded me of this whole conversation this morning when I saw this from Speed. He literally raced a cheetah the other day and actually got clawed by it too and is gashed on his leg. But you know, you don't have to like Speed.
Okay, I was gonna ask. So it's Speed who's in. Was it Speed who was? I think I saw a clip on Twitter where he actually went to. Let me see if I can find it. He actually went to a village in Africa and asked how much it would cost to marry the village chief's daughter. Because over there in Africa, you pretty much, or I don't. I'm not gonna say Africa. I don't know the exact place, but wherever he was. Apparently, you need to give like a gift. Like it's one thing to be like, hey, will you marry me? And the lady's like, oh yeah, I'll marry you. But on top of that, you need to have some kind of gift for the father, some kind of like, you know, a present. And in this case, I believe the village chief said that he like the gift would have to be like 17 cows. It was freaking amazing. And this just, like, I'm not even, like, yeah, here it is. I don't even, like, watch Speed that often, but it pops up on my Twitter, because everybody, like...
Oh, that's your daughter?
Like, this, like, let's be honest, if anybody else was doing this, like, people would be calling him a misogynist, they'd be calling him, a chud, all kinds of crap. Incel.
Give me some cows. Yeah. So propose it, and while you come with your family, then we negotiate. How many cows do I have to give you so I can marry her? 17. 17 cows? Yes. How much is 17 cows?
Yeah, 20 cows for 5 grand.
Chad, this is insane.
5 grand. You can get 20 cows.
I'll be in contact with some cows, okay? You are welcome.
I'll be in contact with the cows.
You want to give me some cows? Yeah.
Like, bro, like, hold on. I need to find the original clip I saw on Twitter, bro, because I'm not gonna lie to you. She was kind of excited when she found out that he was asking for the price. Okay, this has to be the one I saw, cause she was kind of like, ooh. She was like a little, yo.
And you live in this village? Yes. You got a husband? You don't? Wow. Who your mom? Who your dad?
So he didn't know that she was the village chief's
right
dad or daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter? Yes. My first daughter. Oh.
And that's the chief.
You want to give me cows? Huh? You want to give me some cows? Yeah.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Whoop! Whoop! She's getting a little hot.
How many cows do I have to give you so I can marry her? 17. 17 cows? Yes.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. Ooh! Oh, that lip bite. Bro.
You got a husband?
Dude, I think Speed moved on from what's her face. What was her name again? I forgot her name. What was her name? I can't remember. But I don't. Speed don't remember. Speed don't remember her name. Was it Gigi or something like that? Oh, I don't know.
You don't have to find him entertaining. You think he's annoying, whatever. The dude puts in a lot of effort into his content. So when you compare
absolutely, bro. Like, are you like the thing is like anybody, well, realistically anybody, right? Really. Anybody could go and do this stuff. You know what you're not seeing Speed doing? He's not going to harass security guards or be a nuisance streamer in these other places around the world. Right?
Someone like Speed to Pokimane who just sits in her chair and then bends over every once in a while to, you know, try to get some excitement out of her sims. Yeah, it's pretty obvious why people like Speed are succeeding and she is not. But of course, this is reflected in a recent tweet she made where she said, even after everything I've accomplished as a streamer, my mom still asks when I'm coming home to finish my engineering degree, who's gonna tell her? Now, in case you don't know, apparently she was in engineering school and doing Twitch.
Oh, that's freaking dope. I got a homeboy who is like going into engineering school. Yeah, I haven't even chatted up with him in a minute. I gotta see how he's doing.
On the side, and then when streaming took off for her, she abandoned her engineering degree.
We've chatted here. They're like, hey, how you going? How you been? Yada yada. But not like a full blown convo. Like, hey, let's meet up again and like, you know.
to do streaming full time. And yeah, it just goes to show you sometimes, like, you can have all of this money and success, but it still feels pretty empty, right? And that's kind of the vibe she's getting from her own family. And you can see the comments saying she just wants you to stop shaking your booty for men and find a nice man to marry in real life. This person's saying...
At a certain degree, or to a certain point, right? Yeah, like, you got a career, you got money, and that's cool and all. Like, and it's like, like, when you don't have that, your family's gonna be concerned about that. You know what I mean? When you don't have a potential husband or a potential wife, your family's gonna worry about that. It's very normal and very natural. I feel like it's like, yeah, no matter what you do, no matter what you do have, your family's always gonna be concerned with what you don't, you know, and you know, that's because they're your family. They're worried about you. It's honestly, I feel like that's everybody, right?
You should listen to her. Maybe she doesn't care about your financial accomplishments and she wants you to pursue higher learning, but that's up to you. Brutal.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest with you, it's like that. Like, there are certain things you could do as a creator to actually, you know, give yourself that sort of like sense of higher purpose or higher fulfillment. One of those things would be like you know, those little like cookie companies and stuff like that. But again, that's kind of on you, the way you handle that whole situation, especially after she got in trouble for calling everyone freaking broke for not being able to afford them. She never advertised them ever again, cause she got scared of the freaking the controversy.
Comment section, like, this is not even like curated. This is the first 3 comments I see on her recent post. But of course, yeah, trying to find a nice man to marry in real life, guys, she's already taken by herself. Yeah, you might remember this cringe-inducing TikTok she released somewhat recently where she quite literally engaged herself. Now, what I
mean, let's just be honest, it's absolutely femcel behavior. Like, you really, like, unless she's just getting that engagement ring to hide the fact that she's actually engaged with someone and she just doesn't want her simps to, like, know. Because that would be my first, like, that's my first instinct, is that she's secretly actually got married to somebody and doesn't want her fan base to know, because then they'll stop following her.
To spend a good couple minutes on is her pursuit of a new man in her life. Now, of course, you never know with people like Pokimane. Some people were saying this whole engagement fiasco was a real engagement. She was just hiding whoever she was with. But I think basically she engaged herself because that's what she wants to do, because she's the only one good enough for herself. In fact, she had this clip that a lot of people were talking about because she said all of the attractive men out there are gay.
Damn.
Well, sorry, any straight men.
Sounds to me like you're just into gay men. You're just really into really flamboyant men.
Men in the audience, you just found out you're ugly. Sucks, I know. It's skill issue, apparently. This is very funny, too, because if there was, of course, the inverse of...
Just saying, how does she know that they're gay? Like,
this,
you have to be gay to be attractive?
Where a guy said all the attractive women happen to be lesbians, they would be absolutely bodied by social media, called a misogynist and all these terrible, awful things. But when Pokimane says it, it's okay. And I just want to play, like, 1 second of this clip because, yeah, it all kind of adds up.
I don't know if this is controversial, but I'm in New York right now. And
well, there was your mistake. You're looking for someone. I'm presuming she means New York City, and she's looking for straight dudes. I mean, that's like, you know, a pretty rare find in New York City. But this is what I really want to talk about. This is very funny. So she did some sort of like
the winds are strong out
like
there. I don't know if they'll
preference.
Blow a straight man your way or not, but
your preferences, and it tells you how many men, American men out there fit your sort of preferences, and her preferences lined up with 0.3% of men. Only 0.3% of men even meets her dating requirements.
Oh, the whole flation is intense! Damn!
Exclude married. Yeah, I don't want to date someone who's married. Wait, I just did it. Oops. Wait.
0.1%.
Oh. Wow. I actually thought it'd be better odds. Out of 164 million, only 500,000 meet my standards. 0.32%.
You gonna be alone
what did I even
forever.
ask for?
I'm telling you, that's why
You
she's
asked
engaged.
for someone. Apparently, you asked for someone who you asked for somebody who does not fit the description of human. Because you literally can't find a human being quite like that unless you go into an extreme measures. What the hell? You just don't want a human being anymore.
Herself, right? It's all narcissism. She's the only one good enough for herself. And we'll talk about some of these crazy requirements she was making in just a second. But, like, understand that 0.3, they have to want to date her. And you know what? Like, I don't know if people want to put up with this. Who, you know, a person like Pokimane who's obsessed with money and clouts and getting attention and posting stuff like this, like she's a teenage girl or whatever. Like, that 0.3 probably doesn't even want to date her anyways. And then we see some of these...
I don't know. I don't really care what age you're at. I think it's cute. Because then there's like a point where, like, if you were to see like a 7-year-old grandma do it, you'd be like, that's adorable too, you know? So it's like, yeah. I think it's cute.
Actions and her sort of, her dating requirements. She checked off all these very stringent things, but excluded obese. And she said,
She did that one for the chuds. Let's be honest. She did that one for the chuds.
So she's not excluding anyone if they're obese.
That's just for all the incels in her fan base.
Another very performative move by Pokimane, I suspect. But also, this one's a very good point. Her height requirement was a minimum of 6'3".
Damn! I'm screwed, bro. I'm 5... What am I? 5'7"? I'm 5'7". I'm so freaking... I'm annihilated. I'm screwed.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry there, short kings. If you're under 6'3", you don't even matter.
Damn.
Yeah, so basically,
I'm dead. It's over for me. It's over for me, chat. Monodachis, I'm done.
You have the sort of requirements. Tall, fit, funny, and humble. Yeah, that's a tall order. Yeah, good luck with that. And again, they have to want to date you in the first place. But yeah, all this performativeness in her requirements is very ironic because recently she came out and talked about how she prefers performative men as well. Birds of a feather, I guess.
Can I say something crazy? And then you can tell me if I'm off base. So you know how everybody's talking about performative men? Guys who are drinking matcha and reading books on feminism in some random park in New York. What if performative men are actually a good sign? Hear me out. I feel like for years it was...
Ugh. I mean, I feel like... I guess, right? If you're a performative person, which to me, like, at least performative, it's just a fancy word of saying fake. It's a performance. Right? Performative. You're just a fake person. And yeah, if you're a fake person, I guess you would want another person who's also fake and fakes the same things that you fake, but I don't know, just...
the woman's job to be appealing to men. And I feel like performative males are a sign that perhaps things are changing and now it is just as much men's jobs to be appealing to women or to make them...
What the hell are you talking about? You literally can't find a single person that fits your definition of appealing. Wait, men have been peacocking. There's a reason why it's called peacocking. Men have been peacocking since the beginning of time. If the man is not fit, healthy, strong, isn't tall, isn't like all of these freaking things, like what are you talking about? Like if a man is not cowardly, none of y'all ladies like him. Like it's like that's so stupid and just disconnected from reality.
more appealing to women. Am I kooky?
Amazing. So the queen of performativeness is looking for men who are performative. Yeah, that totally sounds like a great dynamic right there. I would pay
Well, she's gonna need to find somebody who's who's performative at being a tall person.
Funny to see that sort of a relationship and how it works out. It doesn't at all, but it'd be very funny to watch. But speaking of performative, yeah, it's very rich for Pokimane to focus on men being performative when this is the type of stuff she does. I mean, this one's not deleted, at least, where she said believe victims back in July
and immediately got
of
called
this
out.
year. And of course, when you say believe victims, I guess that's all you need, you know? No need for evidence.
Yeah, just
open and shut case. If someone
well,
says something,
she said performative. She didn't say you actually had to follow those morals, so you just had to be performative about them.
You believe them. When a person's speaking and they say they're a victim, you sit down and listen. Now, of course, she doesn't believe all victims, especially not this one. This is so funny. I remember this actually. Let's see if it's still there. Hidden replies. Believe all victims until it's Madam Savvy, apparently, where she said, Pokimane gave me AIDS and kicked my salamander.
I can't believe Pokimane would do something like that.
Now, what's crazy about this whole thread is that it was like a trend, okay? In the replies and the quotes, people were saying, like, all these, like, crazy made-up allegations about what Pokimane did to them to basically clown on her for this believe all victims empty statement, you know, this act of virtue signaling here. But she hid only Madam Savvy's. What does that even mean? What is she trying to tell us? But anyway.
That's the funniest part, is that it's like the one you can see the most because of the fact that, I don't know about all of you, but anytime I see a post that's like controversial, I always look at the hidden posts, always.
Believe all victims. Well, that's not really working out. We never really got a chance to go into this in depth, but there was a situation about 2 weeks ago where another streamer, Captain Puffy, said that Pokimane knows about this guy Elam, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, and the way he mistreated her. And apparently Pokimane has been living with this guy for all this time, even after knowing he was doing bad stuff to this girl, including...
Damn, so she's not gonna believe that victim? That sucks.
Like, not paying his rents and, like, cheating on her and doing a bunch of scummy stuff. I don't think there's anything that's, like, you know, some heinous crimes or anything, but it just seems like a scumbag, right? He seems like a clout chaser and a guy who literally, like, lets his girlfriends and his roommates pay his rent for him while he's, like, trying to make this streaming career. But she apparently warned him, and Pokey just didn't really care.
But because she got a lot of negative comments on the TikTok, she did reach out to me and ask me about the situation, what happened. And the reason why I'm saying this, by the way,
so they actually
is not
spoke.
To, like, throw Pokey under the bus in any way, shape, or form, but because she also made it publicly known in her TikTok that she had spoken to me. She put it as a TikTok comment that she's spoken to the parties involved. But she did reach out to me in October, and ask me what had happened, basically, because apparently he said that he didn't cheat. He said that he didn't cheat and whatever else that they discussed. I don't know. To which I sent her a long message, basically kind of like almost surmising what was said in the Google Doc, obviously more casually because I'm just speaking to her. But so I basically told her everything, and her response was essentially that it was horrible.
Yeah, people are clowning on this because
that sucks, bro. Sucks, bro.
Against the whole believe all victims sort of virtue signaling she's been doing for a very long time. You know, you can't really say that stuff and then have someone present this information to you and then just
I mean, I guess she said it herself. I mean, she prefers performative men. You don't really gotta believe the virtues that you actually bout out, I guess.
Completely ignore them because
you just gotta say you believe in good morals.
Like, it'd be
you don't actually have to believe in good morals.
To confront this guy or to find a different place to live or, you know, whatever solution. It was just too inconvenient. And she felt compelled enough after it went viral to come out here and clarify the living situation, saying that she rented a room in another apartment to be closer to friends, and that guy, that Elam guy, needed a roommate, so they were together. And then after getting told about the experience from the other streamer, her experience with the Elam guy, she stopped going back to the apartment and stopped making duo content with him out of respect for her. And, well, interesting. She also says she spoke privately and apologized. But people were quick to point out, just very recently, even in late December of 2025, so just a few weeks ago, she was engaging with his content and complimenting it and engaging with it in a way that makes it seem like they're friendly and she has like respect for him. So as pointed out here, so do we only believe victims when they make a public Google Doc or what?
Well, yeah, see, because until they make a public Google Doc, it doesn't actually affect her career, you see.
Oh no, I guess we're not believing
Shout out
all
to
victims, 'cause
Kazuhana.
that would be inconvenient for a streaming career. But she also mentioned this whole situation from December and said that it was very inconvenient for her. And it was the reason why she barely streamed in December. What a tough time to be a tier 3 simp. You missed out on...
What the I'm sorry. I'm sorry, so you move in with this chick's potential abuser, allegedly, and you find out, and now you're the most affected person. So much so that you just couldn't do your job. You couldn't stream.
Your...
Got it.
Very important Pokimane streams, but apparently this whole situation, you know, she's now the victim as well. It distracted her from her career. It was so weighing on her that she had to scale back the content for the month of December. But thank goodness she's back. The world is at peace once again. The world can move forward because Pokimane is streaming once again. But as I pointed out in the beginning of this video, she also did this very cringe...
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better now.
Like 2026 pledge, where she's trying to celebrate what she did in 2025, and she's looking forward to certain things in 2026, and she reveals that she's starting off 2026 by cutting off a very close friend who betrayed her.
This year, I fully cut someone out of my life who used to be a close friend, but was lying to me, lying about me, in general causing me so much emotional turmoil that I needed a lot of therapy. But after I cut them off, I did not message them once. This year, I did not get into a single Twitter fight with any of the loser weirdos who cannot keep my name out of their mouths. They can take their one-sided beef into the new year alone. This year, I was so much better about saying no, whether it's to events, outings, or people who want me to do things that I just don't really want to do. I'm ridding myself of a lot of my people-pleasing tendencies, and I'm so proud of myself for that.
Pretty amazing stuff for the woman who always complains about...
It's very... vague. That would be the word, right?
drama baiting and clip farming. She literally starts off
She said
her year
nothing, basically.
with a literal drama cake. She's constructing a cake with candles that are signifying drama, pretty much, like cutting off someone and doing it in a very public way. Now, people were
to be fair, like, what you're saying that you miss when streaming was not about drama. Your freaking New Year's video is literally about drama, celebrating drama.
Replies, who is it? The first one says Elam. That seems very plausible. There's some other very good guesses I'm going to share with you guys. Kash Patel, wow, the FBI director. Mike Tyson, the heavyweight champ, ladies and gentlemen. Did she cut from Hassan?
Doubt it.
Mizkif, Cena, Kai Cenat, Taylor Swift, Dolly Parton. Oh no, George Floyd. I cannot believe Pokimane cut off George Floyd. That's so terrible.
No!
But anyways, her 2026 celebration would continue, where she said she's gonna stop giving men second chances.
The biggest lesson I learned this year is to stop giving people chances, which I know.
Oh my goodness, she's gonna slowly turn into one of those freaking feminazis that, like, super hates men and is always telling other women to hate men.
Those sounds harsh, but hear me out. Why would someone really even need a second chance in the first place? I've had certain friends for 10 plus years. We have disagreements, we have miscommunications, we have instances where maybe one of us ends up disappointed. Never have I ever felt like, oh my God, I need to give them a second chance. Giving a second chance, I feel like, is exclusively reserved for when someone really fucks up. In which case, why are you fucking up so intensely? Like, if I can't fundamentally agree with your decision,
it's freaking hilarious because you know this is gonna age like milk, right? So what you're saying is, if you were to try to open another business, say another cookie-related business, we just should have give you a second. Need a second chance, you know? It's because you messed up. You know why you messing up, Pokimane?
making to an extent that you do something that I find really not okay. Every single time that I've forgiven someone for that and kept them in my life, they've just
I'll give Pokimane a million chances. And what I mean by that is I'll always feature her on the channel because it's great to make fun of. She is a very that creates so much clips to farm and so much to point and laugh at. So I guess that's her service, and I will always pops up. I'm share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.
Kind of sad to see all these different like streamers slowly start turning into just these sad, grumpy messes. Like iDubes. Let's move on. What is the... Oh, there's a long-ass one. More Pegasus! We have not checked too much.
To a series so broken, even Mega Knight subscribed. In today's video, he claims he brain mogs Asmongold.
Yeah, bro, the freaking nostalgia, though.
Oh, fuck.
He's subbed for 2 months. Hassan is subbed to Asmongold?
Not stay away from his one true love. Now, context, they're talking about the fraud in Minnesota that was recently
Speculating? Okay. All right, Hassan. You're getting pulled up. Hassan, whenever you go to a daycare, there's nobody there.
So he really he just watches Asmongold.
The hours are 2 to 10 p.m. You're going in, and these people broke into the building, and they just happened to steal all of the documentation. Like, I mean, how can you even for 1 second believe?
Yeah, it's not doing him anything. It's not good for his mental. I guess it's...
Yo, for real, like, what does he gain from this? He really just went to Asmongold's chat to argue. Right? Like, what the frick?
Simply pure, unconditional love. Fellas, get you a girl that loves you as much as Hassan loves Asmongold. And yes, obviously, Hassan defending blatant, obvious fraud. Nothing new here. If you're confused, you just forgot to ask the standard question when it comes to Hassan. Is it harming America? Is it anti-America? Yes? Well, then Hassan supports it. Simple as that. So then Hassan says that there's no evidence for the fraud and that he wants to debate Asmongold.
You don't have any evidence for it? Bro, what are you talking about? You don't have any evidence?
I mean, we would have to watch the full video, but from the pieces that I have seen, it's pretty freaking obvious. I mean, it's absolutely pretty obvious.
Where your place gets broken into, and then they happen to steal all the records. You have departed from reality. Please stop doing this. I also want universal health care. I also want to expand social systems. But we can't do that if you keep importing people that are net negatives and scammers. You can have
Oh, universal basic income is slowly becoming like a real, genuine necessity. And honestly, it's because of the fact that everything, absolutely everything except for, like, pretty much everything, market, gas, electricity, food, not I'm talking just normal box standard groceries. Even just water for my freaking garden is getting Whoops, freaking dropping my mic. My bad. Even my freaking even the water to water my garden is getting pricier. Like it freaking sucks, dude. So I genuinely feel like at a certain point, as long as we can get like all those like freaking Tesla robots up and running and like doing like work and stuff, I think genuinely universal
Mass
basic income
migration,
is gonna
or
be
you can have
coming
robust
along.
social systems. Choose.
Sooner or later, right? It has to.
Why don't we talk then? We're not gonna. Oh my god, bro, you're in the chat. Can you stop?
Why, please, please, Asmongold, I'm in love. Oh my god, dude, how are you this fucking desperate? Holy shit! Now
he's legitimately just begging Asmongold to talk now. He's literally just begging him to talk to him on stream now. It's like, brother, there's no reason to talk to you. All you do is spread lies. All he does is lie. He even if he had a legitimate conversation at the time, just like with Ethan Klein, as soon as he gets off, he's either gonna start calling you names that have nothing to do with the situation at hand, claim that you're some kind of pedo, even though he himself has gone to Diddy parties, and then he's gonna start freaking trying to like character assassinate you the same way he did to Tectone.
I get that you fell off and your sub count is the lowest.
Or even like when he debated Ethan on the H3, all he did was yell. He didn't actually argue or debate. All he did was try to yell louder than Ethan.
It's been in 5 years, but man, begging in Asmongold's chat is like a new low, even for you. Why don't you ask your pal Jillywig? I heard he's really good at upping those numbers, especially when it comes to.
You know what? Good question. Why is he not collaborating with Ludwig, or like collaborating with like
the lethal levels of blood alcohol?
Mango.
Big fan of that one. Also, is Hassan really trying to argue that the quality leering center is actually legit? Oh my god, bro. Like, why are you trying to die on this hill, you fucking ignoramus moron? Even Kaya is not shocked this time. Right, so then Asmon's editor...
Bro, what in the hell are they gonna leer from that? Like, bros can't spell!
Brings up their previous
They even got the
debate
address
as
wrong
evidence for
on the
why
door.
like Asmon doesn't want to debate him.
Let me just get this off my chest. This is the reason why Asmon doesn't want to have a conversation. On their last one, Hassan said this.
People, by the way, Iran is actually weirdly very pro-trans. I'm sure that you probably didn't know that. They are very pro-trans. A lot of cultures are actually very pro-trans, way more than
No, they're not. They're not pro-trans. They force people to transition. If you come out as gay over there, they will force you to transition. Even if you don't want to. Even if you don't identify as a woman or as a man.
United States of America.
The very next day after Asmon was banned, Hassan was belly laughing about it because Iran actually forcefully pushes people to sex change when they are lesbian or gay as a mean to avoid persecution.
I like that they're mad that Iran is woke on trans.
Yeah.
Too woke.
Yeah.
They're not woke at all. The entire point of that whole debacle is that you're meant to be able to make your own choice. They're literally forcing you to transition even if you don't want to. So you can't be gay. If you want to be gay, you have to get your pee-pee chopped off. It freaking sucks for gay people over there.
They went overboard. Okay?
Way too woke.
Iran is the left went so far. Maybe they went out of control a little bit.
It's like they're doing what people say.
And it's like these are people that live in America. So they can laugh. They just laugh at these poor Iranian people for living in a fucked up situation. Like just imagine how freaking absolutely privileged these morons are. That we get to live in a society where we could just decide to be gay. And that's it. But it's so disgusting to laugh at another at that kind of, you know what I mean? It's just
like Biden would do.
They're doing I said it on that conversation. I said they're doing Kamala Harris. They're doing transgender surgeries on inmates.
I'm a propagandist. Well, no.
For the record.
No, I'm not calling
I'm a
you that.
propagandist.
I'm just saying. I'm going to
No,
play
I say
you.
He's gonna lie. He's going to obfuscate the truth. He's going to try to spin everything because he's a propagandist. That's all he is. That's all he's ever gonna be. He's the guy who shocks his dog, and he's a propagandist.
I'm saying I am.
Okay, well then I want to.
I'm saying I am.
I just
before
want to
you
put
even play it.
I love how the perfect way to combat Hassan is to simply listen to his own words. This guy just openly admits everything. He's not even hiding it anymore. I'm a propagandist. I support the Houthis 10 toes down. Hezbollah is my favorite flag. Based, guys. That guy's pretty based. Like, this is all public information. At least before he tried to hide his power level. It's like, now he's just so brazen and open with it because he knows he's got this fucking cult audience. Also, Hassan.
It's actually like shout out to More Pegasus for making this compilation of all this crazy crap that he said over the years.
Hassan acting like he got the one up on Asmongold there. First off, in any debate, Hassan is literally reading his flippin' like Discord notes or whatever. He has an army of people send him information. And by army, I mean it's literally one person who makes up the mass of an army. It's his—
Not only that, but most of it is wrong too. Like he gets a lot of wrong information for someone who claims to know so much.
Froggen! That's the source of his information, I'm telling ya. And then she basically tells him, oh yeah, Iran is totally pro-trans. And then Hassan goes and says that with full confidence. I assume, I mean, if she's like producing your streams or whatever, and then later Hassan finds out, oh wait, I'm actually a professional regard, I should have done my research, let me just flip the script and pretend that I knew this was the case all along, and let me make fun of it. Oh, Iran is woke on trans guys. And by the way, the reason we know he's completely bullshitting is because he loves supporting Iran. We literally saw him do it and play defense for the government while they literally like oppressed women and basically everyone and supported and funded a bunch of terrorist groups. In fact, the oppression was so bad that there's a literal revolution going on. But still has—
Yeah, the Iranian people freaking hate their government. They have been oppressed for years and years and years, to the point where even dancing and singing can be a criminal offense.
Hassan will never admit that he was—
if done not during specific times and places. It's not like here in America where you can just start dancing on the street out of nowhere and start singing.
Actually wrong.
Get rocks thrown
because
at you.
as we know, he's a self-admitted propagandist. And people still follow him. Like, I don't understand this. Right, so then Hassan checks in on Asmon's stream and instantly gets freaking owned.
Oh my god! If you look at all of the evidence presented and you don't come to the conclusion that this is a scam, you're lying. I think Minnesota fraud is abysmal, a byproduct of private partnerships. I want it all to be combated. Okay, good. Then we're on the same side. The overwhelming majority of migrants just want to exist and work alongside everyone else. Well, if you think that, then why are you trying to lump in, don't launder the good reputation of all those migrants that work with everybody else and have no problems. Don't launder their reputation through these Somalian scammers. And it shouldn't—
Exactly. Thank you. This is a part that pisses me the hell off, and it's not just with the Somalian migrants, it's with the Mexican and Latino migrants too. There are so many immigrants that come over and legally get their paperwork, legally become citizens, and become great people that pay taxes, pay into the system. My parents, my grandparents are those kinds of people. But then you get some people that just, they come over here illegally, and when they were given the opportunity to become legal, they didn't take advantage of that. Now we're running into so many other problems. In this particular case, we're running into problems where they're actually not only not getting their citizenship, they're actually actively frauding and scamming the state, the taxes. It's like, what do you think is gonna happen? You think that's gonna help people? You know, it could be like, oh, let's help these migrants become citizens. No, you're gonna get kicked out. Like, why? And not only you, but now you're gonna also make it more difficult for other Somali refugees to actually genuinely be able to come over to the country and get their citizenship.
Be defended just because it's a bunch of people that are migrants or immigrants or from any other community. It's fucking fraud.
The following moment was not edited, and I swear to God might be the best perfect timing clip I ever seen.
Let's see what Asmongold's doing now.
I don't know, but just any Comcast. This is your legacy.
Asanabi dog.
This is your...
You're literally just the freaking dog shock guy. Electric dog, my dude. Electric dog. That is your legacy.
life. This is right now. Wake up, Hassan.
Yeah, you're right, brother.
Wake up, Hassan. Wake up.
I know, when politicians come on the stream, they're like, wow, dude.
Fucking God, I hate the left. I hate liberalism.
So really, all his stream is now is just him watching Asmongold. And like crashing out about Asmongold.
Hate
Damn.
everything that's going on every single day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single person who thinks that the peak of activism is being the most annoying fucking guy I hate.
Oh my god, bro. This guy's getting bodied effortlessly. I mean, I gotta say, that is some like
It's
godly...
literally just like a one-sided debate where Hassan is just yelling and yelling and yelling at a wall, and Asmongold's like, I don't... Shut up, dude. You know, like, you're lying. It's not true, like...
Timing right there. Hassan is such a lol cow. The universe just does
He
everything
really
in
is.
its power to make him seethe. It's like there's some aliens out there just, you know, aligning everything the perfect way, just for more entertainment.
Bro, this is actually freaking hilarious. He is a gold mine for content, bro, and I'm gonna keep farming him. It's freaking hilarious.
As we all know, Alien 224 is really enjoying the legendary series. Mr. Electric
He's
Dog
got a whole
strikes
playlist.
again. You know, in another world, he could have been Ash Ketchum. He also had an electric dog rat thing. He could have caught them all. Instead, he became an IRL terrorist.
Yeah, bro could have had that electrite, whatever the heck that
he could have been
yellow
Ash Ketchum.
freaking one
He
is.
also had an electric dog rat thing.
Not
He
the
coulda
Eevee one, but this one, the one from Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby. He could have had one of those.
Caught them all. Instead, he became an IRL terrorist glazer. Truly tragic. Pure responded, Hassan finally assuming the proper position in life and has been chatter. The final level. Alright, Hassan, you're getting pulled up.
Bro, Hassan Piker is slowly becoming Destiny. Slowly but surely, he is becoming Destiny. Just ever so slightly losing followers, losing subs, and then he's gonna slowly just become a little spiteful little creature on the internet going, yeah, Asmongold this, Asmongold that, I hate him, yeah.
Hassan will never be happier this year than that moment. What do you mean? This is like the greatest moment of his entire life. His entire life has culminated to this. Hassan being reduced to an Asmon chatter and getting pulled up. What a way to start the new year. I'm an auditor whenever we see an empty warehouse during an unexpected warehouse stock count, while on paper it should be full. Well, let's just say we will think of a potential fraud. If the next day all the paperwork is gone and deleted, even the cloud documents, we will laugh like hell. Dude,
Yeah.
literally anyone with a
Brother, I'm gonna, let's just be 110% real. Who the hell steals documents? What thief? What burglar? What rob, was gonna come in here and be like, oh, first of all, obviously, the place to go and rob for money is gonna be a freaking kindergarten? A child health care center? That's where you're gonna go rob? You think you're gonna find gold there? You think you're gonna find a bunch of money there? Really? Second of all, let's say you do break in there. You would steal what exactly? You would steal papers, documents. Really? You wouldn't steal any money out of a potential register? Or computers? No, you'd steal papers. You'd steal documents. How stupid can you get?
Functioning brain cell can see that it is blatant, obvious fraud. Only Hassan has his fucking warped mind and agenda. Like, I don't even believe he actually believes.
No, he doesn't. Nobody actually believes that place is legitimate. They're just lying because they need to lie. They need to lie in hopes that it sort of doesn't affect their side, their story, so to speak.
Anything he's saying at this point.
I don't know why. I don't know why they're
be that
defending this.
stupid.
Honestly,
He's doing it on purpose. He's a propagandist. So desperate, he's literally in chat. Bro, he's stalking his lover. Leave him alone. I hope Asmon gave the editor a hell of a Christmas and year-end bonus. He's literally in Asmon's chat and has the gall to say that Asmon's the one obsessed with him. Bro,
Seriously.
I will never get over it, bro. That compilation.
He's literally just going to Asmongold's chat now. Just to try to talk to him.
question was legendary. And that was like the span of like 1 or 2 weeks. Did someone stole our documents excuse is literally the equivalent of dog ate my homework?
Actually,
Is baffling
though.
that an actual adult would try to gaslight people like that and expect to get away with it. The poor dog is still being shocked off camera. If
Where
only
is the
you knew
Doge?
how bad things really were. He became like a Twitch chatter. The thing is, he was having so much fun mauling over every fucking Twitch chatter rage baiting him. He realized, hey, let me try being on the other side, you know? Except he just completely failed, I guess. Hassan just received an honorary degree from the Quality Leering Center, yes. Totally legit. Hassan always finding the dumbest freaking hill to die on. And you thought supporting terrorists was the dumbest thing he'll do. This is Hassan Piker. He'll top himself every day. Like, legit, we gotta respect him. He's been entertaining us for upwards of like a year straight,
It's
man.
freaking
It's
great.
legitimately impressive. Anyways, the
Honestly.
beef actually continues on Twitter. Basically, we have
It's great because nobody, literally nobody believes him. The only people that actually come to his defense are people that are purposefully ignorant or purposefully know that he's lying, and so they're in on the lie as well. It's so obvious. He's losing so many followers. He's losing so many people because you really can't keep doing the same stupidity and expect to get away with it for like this
Streamer
long.
Asmongold reveals what he'll do if Twitch ever bans him, claims that he only accepts suspensions he agrees with, warns that he'll go public over unfair moderation, and says he's not backing down from ongoing creator drama. Okay, so this is pretty fair take. Basically, if he's unfairly banned, he's obviously gonna make a ruckus over it. Hassan responds,
As he
the
should.
moment Asmon talks to anyone who's read a single book is the moment he'll look like an absolute buffoon. This is why he'll keep farming drama rather than talk to a single person who disagrees with him. And obviously,
Brother was losing his mind over the Little Red Book. He didn't even know what it was called. Yeah, he wants to come over here and pretend like he's like some well-read like dude.
tagging him straight up just to make sure, you know, maybe they can start like a DM conversation, you know, escalate. I don't know.
Let's just tag it. I'm really
Dan
hoping.
Clancy is starting to get jealous. You might lose your Twitch privileges. P responded, the moment you read a single book, you'll realize how dumb and terrible all of your beliefs are. I see Asmon still lives rent-free in your head, Lamau. The single book Communist Manifesto. Asmon this, Israel that, talk about Iran. It's not profitable. It's actually not the important issue in the world right now. No matter how many books you read, you're still an animal abusing terrorist sympathizer. True.
It's funny because what the hell? Like, let's exist in this world. What the hell does it matter if he reads any books? Like, is that an own? You think people like what? Do you think that somehow makes you more intelligent? Because I'm assuming Hasanabi has read a lot of books, and he's still a moron. Like,
We
so,
got the Redditor meme. At this point, I mean,
what's
he
the
is kinda
benefit
like,
here?
I mean, if he's like a Twitch chatter, he's one step away from.
I mean, I could literally count the amount of books I've read because I literally keep them on my freaking shelf. I think I have like 40+ books, but that's a little bit cheating too because I still have like 3 light novels that I haven't read. It's the ReZero ones. Well, 2 of them. I only got the first 2. And I got a butt ton of comic books that I have read, but I haven't opened them yet.
For being a Redditor, I don't know. So Aswin responded
I like
to
look
his
him up
tweet,
online, but I
explains
keep him
why
in the
he's not
sleeve if I
debating
can.
a son or destiny.
Single book. Moment he looks
Hello,
absolutely
believer.
buffoon. That's
What's
why I
up?
keep farming drama and talk to a single person.
We're just sort of chilling, checking out the news on OzDaMonke's #1 fan, Hasanabi.
Disagrees with them. Right. So Hassan, this is everybody that disagrees with me now believes that they're entitled. Well, I don't agree with what you're saying, so now you have to come on my stream and talk to me. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not going to happen. Why would I do that? And also, these people get so fixated and so mad about the fact that I don't want to do this. Why would I play into your game? Why would I do something that you want me to do? Why wouldn't I just keep doing the thing that I want to do? Check out Destiny's tweet to this. It was Destiny.
To be completely fair, it's like, what is there really to debate, right? It's obvious that there's a fraud there. You already know what Hassan's he's just gonna lie. He's just gonna say you have no evidence, or you have no, even though the evidence is the video, and like, everybody can clearly tell it's a fraud. Like it's a like. Let's be completely honest with ourselves here. So it's like, what really is there to debate? He really just wants to farm Asmongold for views. Because let's be completely honest, if Asmongold and Hassan Piker were to debate, the only person that wins would be Hassan Piker. He would like get a lot of views.
Talking about this, let me see if I can find it. Both these guys use the same excuses to avoid me, avoiding each other.
Asmongold is not gonna like gain any new viewership from Hassan Piker, but Hassan might actually, potentially get some more attention, because right now he is tanking quickly.
Then call each other out, use no excuses to avoid each other while avoiding me will never not be hilarious. I know. And for people like Destiny, I'm sure this is very disappointing that, Destiny watched a YouTube video of me that he disagreed with, and so now I'm obligated to have to go and argue with him on his stream about it. No, I don't think so. No, I never agreed to these rules. It's not going to happen. So the more you tweet about it and complain about it and everything else, go ahead, do it. And if you do it on stream, I'm going to get another video out of it. The last Destiny video did really, really well. So if we can get another one, I will. So yes. And
to be completely honest, I see where he's coming from, right? I get it. Like to a certain degree, it's like, what is there really to talk about? Like, you just disagree. There's not... It's gonna be like the Piers Morgan interview. Like, you're never gonna, like, both decide to agree on one thing. You're always gonna be at each other's throats or, like, against each other. So what's really the benefit,
Trying to be relevant? Well, I don't know if it's really that. I mean, he argues with everybody about everything.
Yeah, that sounds like Destiny, but listen, I think you should stick to where your talents shine. Asmon is basically bodying both of them by yapping on his stream, so why would he go and actually debate anyone and mess up his reputation? Or actually just get, like, shouted over, have Destiny pull up 500 pages and overwhelm you with information, when Destiny should instead be lighting his PC on fire for whatever was in there and turning himself into the authorities for thirsting after minors. It's like, why would you debate such laughably horrible people? Destiny and Hassan are not serious people.
And that is another thing. He's right. They're not people to be taken seriously. Let's be honest, because you know that they're liars. Even if there's definitive evidence and definitive proof right in front of you, they're just liars. They're never going to have a fair argument. It's never going to happen. So by playing the game, you lose. You lose by playing the game.
They're like cellmates in that one meme. That is literally their future. They are peak fucking degenerates. Can you imagine if a PDF file went and said, let me debate you on the age of consent?
Is that a
and
cupcake?
They go, I'll totally own you on this topic. First off, you already know you're right. You don't need to fucking debate someone on that topic. Second off, they go, well, I've memorized every argument in the age of consent in every country. Yeah, like, okay, man, you'll totally own me on that one, but you still like minors and you should be locked up. Like, what the fuck, bruh? Like, sure, you can yap in, like, an argumentative way and you can try to...
Yeah, I can try to bend my argument a million different ways to try to convince you that it's actually not as bad as you think it is, but at the end of the day, fraud is still freaking fraud, and these freaking idiots can't even spell learning. Like, who the hell are you trying to... Like, you're only trying to convince yourself, because nobody else believes you.
Out debate someone because you got the debate skills, but your arguments still fail the most basic test of them all, which is common sense. And that is what most people respond to. So then he continues.
Destiny is willing to debate, but Asgul never talked. Why would I debate Destiny? If I already know what's happening, why do we want to have a conversation about it? What is this here?
You should just challenge him to a debate. Well, yeah, I would always debate him. He's never talking to me.
Why would I ever debate anybody for any reason? I know I'm right.
Was Destiny playing Ark? What the frick?
It's obvious that I'm right. Why would I give Destiny a platform to lie? Why would I do that? Doesn't make sense.
He can't have these conversations. He would fall apart immediately. I think we talked about...
Just like, and that's the thing, is that people look at being able to debate well, meaning that you're right. Uh-huh, sure.
And so they got...
Bro, you know what's freaking hilarious? You know what's funny as hell? I have to agree with Asmongold here, because I used to be on a debate team. And, one of the cases that we debated was actually a case where, and funny enough, I won this case. I was debating on the side of a man, that was smoking on school grounds, and somehow I won the debate, which makes no freaking sense. There should not be an adult smoking on school grounds. But I won the debate because the other team was just, I'm sorry to say this, and I genuinely, but y'all are freaking morons. They really couldn't think of not one freaking single, like, counter argument to anything we came up with. Meanwhile, we freaking, not every argument they possibly had, I had a counter to it, I had examples for, I had prior, what would you call it? Precedent from previous cases. Like, I was freaking doing, like, it, and to even, but the worst part about it all, I disagree with my own point, my own argument, right? I was like, no, let's discuss why the hell would, like, we should not live in that kind of a society. But our team, it wasn't just me, but there was like 4 of us. Our team was just better at debating than them. Like, flat out. They were lazy, they were crappy, they just didn't do it. They were the kind of people that never did their homeworks, you know what I mean? So somehow our teacher was like, I don't even want to agree with you, but I have to give it to you. Your argument was better.
Challenge him to a debate? Well, yeah, I would always debate him. He's never talking to me. He knows that.
No, why would I? Why would I engage with somebody who engages in bad faith? Like, Destiny, this is a good example of it, right? Destiny just got done yesterday using the example of the Feeding Our Future as an example of Biden doing a good job and them caring about fraud. But now we're learning that the same people that were indicted for Feeding Our Future are receiving funds. Look at this here, was been paid $49 million and is still receiving funds from the government today. So why would I engage with somebody? The problem with somebody like that, Destiny, is that you can't debate and you can't argue with a person who doesn't care about reality. That's it. You like, oh wow, this statistic.
Yeah, like, it doesn't matter what evidence you put in front of them. There is no evidence that exists that will make them realize that they're in the wrong. That doesn't exist. That's not going to exist ever. Like, no matter what you do. So there really isn't much point into debating it unless it's for content. Because flat out, like, you're not, like, what, they're never going to agree with you. They're only going to continue to make up another lie or figure out some kind of way to bend and twist their logic.
Says this. Okay, sure. Everybody knows this is a scam. It's obvious. If you think about this for 3 seconds without letting some
Bro, by the way, once we're done with reactions today, let's freaking play some Ark. I am freaking so obsessed with that game right now.
Graph do the thinking for you. It's obviously a scam. And the problem is that people like this will use examples like the Feeding Our Future thing, and they will come up with all these abstractions whenever the truth is right there in plain sight. You can't reason with and argue with a person like that.
Honestly, he has a point. When the truth is evident and the people themselves see it, why does anybody need to prove it to a degenerate cocklord like Destiny? Literally, who cares about—
it's like, no, like, you're not the arbiter of reality. You're not the designator of what's real, what's not real. People could just make up their own freaking minds.
His opinion at all. The only opinion that matters is mine and my audience, and I assume that is the same way for Asmongold. Now, Destiny can think whatever, he can think everybody's stupid, but
I'm gonna be real, I don't even care if y'all agree with me or not. I welcome whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, it's totally fine. My opinions are gonna be my opinions no matter what, right? I'm gonna keep thinking what I think. But if you guys make a good, like, argument or something, I absolutely am the kind of person who, like, I like to see both sides of things. I'm absolutely a major fence sitter, but I'm one of those fence sitters that, like, if when I pick a side, I'm 100% in, 100% in, nonstop. But if I see an argument that's like, oh damn, you just destroyed all my reality right now, it's like, all right then, I'm gonna go opposite, and I'm gonna go 100% in the opposite direction. It's like, you know, I don't go half-assed, so to speak.
That admitted to liking 15-year-olds, so you can't really say shit, honestly.
But I like to stay on the fence for as long as possible before making a decision, you know?
Will always be a degenerate weirdo, and then it'll go, look at my article that's paid and bought for by X person. Look at these statistics that are paid and bought for by X company. Look at this professor who said that, which is paid and bought for by another person. Like, it's just ridiculous appeals to authority and institutions that are obviously sabotaged and there to promote an agenda, and any normal person can see through them. I mean, legitimately, all you need to navigate this world is a bit of common sense. 99% of this world, you can navigate with common sense and a good head on your shoulders. You don't need to debate destiny to know that an open relationship...
You do need a little bit of confidence as well, though. Because with a little bit of confidence, you could convince people of the stupidest things. You could take someone's money and convince them they gave it to you. You know what I mean?
Relationship is not a good idea. And don't worry, he will totally own you in that debate, but he will still have a fucking failed marriage or whatever the fuck is going on. I don't know. I've watched how both Destiny and Dog Shocker debates. Both do it in bad faith, but more so Shock Dog. Honestly, I think Asmon would just easily lose.
It's pronounced Electric Dog.
Not really a debater. Good and bad honest takes, but genuine. Yeah, that's the thing. Asmon doesn't have like the sort of personality to fight these people, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really raise his freaking voice or anything like that. The guy is the most passive person ever.
To talk over them, to shout over them, to gotcha them on the spot or whatever. He's like a logical guy whenever he's sort of responding to videos on his stream and stuff, but I don't think he'll excel in a debate format, which is why I think he really shouldn't do it. Like, oh my god, I remember dealing with Destiny fans, bro. Like, them attempting to cope and justify why it's okay for Destiny to like 15-year-olds. It's just fucking like psychotic, bro. Right.
Again, people will absolutely lie and bend the truth and switch realities and do anything and everything possible so long as it fits their narrative. That's just always going to be the case.
Hassan saying that he brain mogs Asmongold. Hassan, a fucking goldfish could brain mog you. 35-year-old talking like this, by the way. How do you do, kids? You guys watch the Clavicula, don't you? Me too. Hassan responds to Asmon's Collargate legacy jab. Says he brain and looks mogs him and denies brigading.
It's freaking hilarious because it's like, okay, so you shock your dog. So, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, what does you looking better than him or being quote-unquote smarter than him matter? You still shock your dog.
Time I fucking have guests on and I show them, like, even a fraction of a fucking Asmongold clip, they're shocked.
You know who else is shocked? Oh my god,
Kaya.
dude. There's just no way he's not aware, bro.
It's weird how as soon as people call him out on the shot collar, and not only that, as soon as he destroys the shot collar by cutting off the prongs, Kaya can no longer be in the room with him.
Shocked.
You know who else is shocked? Oh my god, dude.
Just doesn't have Kaya in the room at all anymore.
He's not aware, bro. He definitely caught himself or something.
They're horrified, not only by the things he's saying, okay, but also just the way he carries himself and the way he presents himself. Most offline people think he is a grotesque. You're saying you mog him? I mean, yes, I am saying that. It is true. I am. I'm both mogging. I'm brain maxing. I'm brain mogging him and also looks maxing and look mogging him too.
He's looks maxing and looks maxing him.
People get really up in their feelings because they're like, well, I look and think like Asmongold, so I guess you're saying that about me too. And they get really fucking hurt. They get...
No, because most people can just think for themselves and be their own person. Like, you can insult Asmongold all day and nobody's gonna give a shiz. Well, I feel like most people, right? I don't know if there's really people that are quite too parasocial with Asmongold, right? He's not a freaking anime waifu, I'm just saying.
Up in their fifis.
I don't know, but just any Comcast.
None of the guests.
What's funny is the fact that rather than debate any see, Hassan wants to debate Asmongold, but when he actually comes down to needing to debate him on anything or respond to a comment, all he does is say I look better than him and I'm smarter than him. Like, where's the debate?
Football story and have gone, oh, that's dope. This is what I mean. This is what I fucking mean. Look, argue against my positions, okay? Argue against my politics.
Argue my positions. You just started insulting his freaking appearance.
And my positions.
Bro, this guy cannot be real. He goes, argue against my politics and my positions. Oh yeah, also Asmon has that story about the blood wall. Yeah, that blood wall is totally his politics and his positions, man. Or maybe that's a random jab you throw in to avoid arguing the positions. Bro, you literally cannot make this shit up. In the same sentence.
Brother's an actual school projector, genuinely.
He's contradicting himself. What the actual hell is wrong with this guy? There aren't even maggots in there anymore. There's like 60 species of bugs. There's a new ecosystem. Hassan's head might be worse than Asmon's house. The roach count is literally higher. By the way, Hassan actually thinks it's an own to say, well, all my guests hate Asmongold. Hassan, your guests are flippin' Pokimane and Valkyrie.
Yeah, freaking Pokimane, really?
Literally, who cares what they think at all? In fact,
well, Valkyrie makes sense, right? Supposedly they're dating.
Anyone willing to appear on a Hassan stream these days?
And yeah, well, you know, you have to have iDubbbz in the cuck chair. That's always, always.
Is probably brain dead. I don't know why you'd ever want to be associated with this terrorist sympathizing, dog abusing, utter moron. Unless you're like criticizing.
Hey, how come Hassan Piker hasn't invited iDubbbz for more collaborations? You would think that they'd collaborate more, right? Cause so like he can help him grow?
Him or something like that. I just can't respect you.
I'm willing to entertain arguing specifically against your policies and your positions. We don't have to talk about the blood wall. We don't have to talk about how you carry yourself, how you present yourself. We can simply talk about the impact that your commentary is having. But he can't do that, which is precisely the reason why he has to do this shit over and over again. That's it. And there is an audience. There is certainly an audience. You kind of...
Oh, he is just freaking fuming.
Understand that Asmongold's audience will...
There is an audience! There's actually people watching him!
Consistently cyberstalk both myself and even my fans and...
Cyberstalk? Now it's cyberstalking! Oh my goodness, dude, shut the hell up!
Keep fucking spamming slurs and whatever the fuck, right? But like, you still have to deal with it. I mean, these guys are not going to go away. And members of this community did the same thing to others. So
yeah,
I think you should call it out more.
Hassan Piker has one of the most aggressive communities in existence. They constantly go out and harass people. I've been harassed constantly anytime I put up a Hassan Piker video.
Often? What do you mean? I don't entertain that sort of behavior at all.
Yes, you do. Even when Ethan Klein, during the HGH3 debate, he called you out on it, told you that you need to moderate your chat more, and his excuse was that he has no control over his chat.
I actually famously tell my audience not to do that, not to bring
no, he
not
doesn't.
to do any of that shit.
Does the opposite.
Yes, famously. That's why Hassan is famous, guys. He's famous for actually controlling his community. He's famous for his community not harassing people. Ring, ring, ring. That's me calling up Albert Einstein. We've discovered the 7th dimension. Hassan's universe right here. Hassan, your community is literally so toxic that even Dr. K, the flippin' therapist of Twitch, who is so completely neutral, even he goes, yeah, no, Hassan's community is toxic. Everyone is afraid of it, guys.
With the creators that I've worked with, there are a handful of communities that they're really scared of, and Hassan's is one of them. And I think it has something to do with his rigidity and the tribalism of his community.
Also, can this guy...
Yeah, you don't say. Bro, even therapists are telling you that your community is freaking insane.
Stop playing victim for once in his life. Oh, they're cyber stalking me. They're spamming slurs. And what is it actually? Some guy saying he shocked his dog in his Twitch chat. Literally just stating facts. Not stalking you, not a slur. To be fair, shock is probably a slur to Kaya. She's definitely traumatized. Tech don't respond. I've never seen a man attempt to suck his own pee-pee harder. Well, the real question...
You're gonna have to remove some of them ribs if you want to get that accomplished.
Question is, who does it better? Him or Taylor Lorenz? What a loser. Why does Asmon look so clean in this picture? Is this like baby Asmongold?
He was a younger boy. He was a younger man back there.
Asmon is the one doing the mogging.
He had less raids under his belt.
Bro, Hassan literally got shocked back to 2020 with a sub count.
Damn!
5 years of progress erased by one shot.
25 years, cause you electrocuted your dog, and rather than being like, oh, you know what, that was wrong, I messed up, you know what, I didn't know or realize that it was quite that like effective on her, so like I reduced it or might even like stop using it. No, he instead just lied and lied and lied. Everybody could tell he was lying. And now look at him. 25 years worth of bringing up your career, gone, just like that.
Of his dog. Absolutely tragic. Lips grafted directly to the head of Asmongold's PP. Firmly grasp
Oh, it's
it.
freaking spot
Right,
welded.
so then Asman called him the Jake Paul of debates. And Hassan responded. Hassan reacts to Asman calling him the Jake Paul of debates and explains why Asman won't have a convo. Also says that his hard drive comments about Asman were a joke and much less tame than being called a terrorist. So he's trying
Bro, shut the hell up! What, you see? That's literally the lies right there. He absolutely was not joking about the hard drive comments. How the hell? Why? How? What do you mean you were joking? You joke? He makes jokes about people being PDF files? And nobody calls you a terrorist. They just show the video of you supporting terrorists. That's it. If you wanna claim that that's being called a terrorist, that's on you.
and explains why Asman won't have a convo. Also says that his hard drive comments about Asman were a joke and much less tame than being called a terrorist. So he's trying to justify calling Asman a PDF file.
I should just ignore him and it'll go away. Brother, for like the last year, I barely talked about Asmongold. Only as of late have I started talking about him more frequently. And that never really stopped them from demanding that I get deported, demanding
but it seems like bro only talks about Asmongold every single day now. Like he just never shuts up about him.
They get
That's all I can think about.
demanding that the FBI persecute me, prosecute me, all this shit, calling me a fucking terrorist over and over.
Listen, Hassan, you
literally
are the
never
Jake
called you a
Paul of
terrorist.
Debates. You have no problem gassing yourself up, talking about how much you want to debate me or debate some other, as you like to call them, slop tubers.
Watch, he's gonna say
But whenever
Destiny.
it comes time to debate Ben Shapiro on capitalism or debate Destiny, for some reason, you
do
don't
wanna
really have
debate
that
Ben
same
Shapiro.
attitude. So I don't really want to hear about,
Bro,
oh yeah,
bro,
I
get
wanted to
freaking called out. And it's true. He knows it's true.
debate you. You're gonna come in and be the big guy and everything like that.
I did want to debate Ben
You're
Shapiro.
being the
Barry
Jake
Weiss
Paul
pulled
of
it very
debates.
publicly. I don't know why. I don't know why you're saying that.
I did want to debate Ben Shapiro. Barry Weiss pulled it. Because they wanted to debate on something else.
Again, he's only able to talk because he can at least control the narrative a little bit in this circumstance. But he can't control it if we're having a back and forth conversation.
Okay,
I love Hassan is getting mad. Hassan is getting mad that he can't do the exact thing that he's talking about. He's like, he can't control the narrative. He can't control the narrative. Like, what? No, you're getting mad that you can't control the narrative. He's so pissed off.
Translate what's going on here. Hassan basically wants to literally scream over Asmongold and have a meltdown calling him a racist piece of shit.
Just like he did with Ethan.
he did to Ethan.
You fucking moron! You racist piece of shit!
What?
Because Iraq and the pan-Arabic
They
nationalist
left-
movements that arise out of
You are
Zionist
out of your
violence
mind.
is
And he basically
That's literally all he does. That's all he does is start yelling at the top of his lungs to try to be louder than you. He has no arguments whatsoever.
knows that he will get bodied on every single point, but obviously in a debate format you can just talk over the other person and you can constantly switch topics. It's just not a productive thing to do with someone who doesn't even live in the same reality. Hassan is in the 7th dimension, as we just established. Bro cannot acknowledge reality in front of his face. You could show him all the facts on screen and he will still deny it. He only exists to do propaganda, as he admitted. Also, this guy, bro, I barely talked about Asmongold. You were just in his chat, man. Like, you're obsessed. Also,
Yeah, you're
play the
literally-
compilation.
Your stream is literally just you watching Asmongold stream.
Why do you like Asmongold? I would love to see an Asmongold. As I said earlier, Asmongold. This includes Asmongold. Shouts out to Asmongold. Really checking in on Asmongold chat as always. Is Asmongold chat?
I want to point out the fact that Hassan Piker used to have his webcam on that side, but ever since Asmongold started reacting to him, he put himself on this side to avoid Asmongold. Or maybe because he wants Asmongold to react to him.
Even a couple statements
I think
immediately
that,
cause him to
Hassan
back away
thinks
from his
that
initial
fraud's an
claims,
issue.
right?
I think
And this
fraud's
is
an
the
issue.
reason why he wants to control the narrative. He wants to make sure that, like,
think
at
that
most he will respond to me chatting in his chat. To his audience, he's a coward. I think that there are definitely a lot of people in his audience that will look at this and think Asmongold is being a little cowardly. Is Kai still alive, bro? Show us the shock collar, bro. She's dead. I killed her.
Clip it and ship
I
it,
knew it!
boys. We got him. Kaya is no more. Shocked to death. How tragic.
Damn, bro, rip Kaya.
Bro, I feel like he finds these messages to get triggered at. Nobody is bringing this up in front of him.
Yo,
He's
for real,
going
like
through-
you read that. You read that. Why would you
through his
read
chat,
that?
He's going through Asmon's chat. He's going through any place he can find to get mad at it. And he wonders why he's miserable. He does the opposite of ignore the trolls.
Monkey.
So then a chatter points out the truth of the situation and why there's no point actually debating Hasan, because he obviously just slanders people, calling them PDF files, and he's not like a good faith person at all.
And I think there will be some people in there that'll just like engage in self-soothing behavior. Especially because like the moment that we start talking, if you noticed, he said he agreed with me quite a bit. And that's precisely the problem here. He doesn't want to have a conversation.
That's precisely the problem. Ethan Klein agreed with you on every single point except for supporting a terrorist group. And you freaking sent your entire community to harass the hell out of him.
Where he will be forced to concede on a lot of the things, because a lot of the things that he said about what my positions are wrong. Debate you because you constantly lie. You implied he's a pedophile. What kind of honest conversation do you think he could have? Anyone to expect to have a person like you?
Exactly.
This is also the maximum code. When I made a joke about Texas going after any sort of fucking anime in people's hard drives, that was a joke. Everybody understood that to be.
Oh, okay, now it was a joke. Oh, it was just a joke, you see. Okay, okay, it's just a joke. He said it was just a joke. He never clarified that. But I guess it's just a joke.
A joke.
Ah, of course, it was a joke, guys. It was just a joke. So remember when he said that I'm pro PDF?
I wonder if somebody made that joke about him, if he would be okay with that.
File based on literally nothing but a random Hasan chatter making up shit. That was actually a joke. It was such a joke that his entire chat instantly believed it. And
yeah, so he started trying to freaking claim that More Pegasus was a pedo?
Started spamming it, taking it
the hell,
seriously.
bro?
Okay, so we're just joking around right now. So when people call Hasan a terrorist, that's not a joke, right? Interesting.
Yeah,
so when
yeah.
Hasan calls Asmon
when somebody insults him, it's not a joke. You have to take that
PDF
seriously.
file, it's a joke. When he calls Tectone a generational grapist who inherited SA genes from his dad, that's a joke. When he calls Ela a baby killer, terrorist, valid military target, that's just a joke. When he calls Ethan a Zionist scumbag, pro-Israel dick rider, it's just a joke, right? You know, guys, with the amount of jokes Hasan is making, I think he could be a comedian. He sure makes a lot of jokes.
None of them are funny, but he does make a lot of them.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Yep, sounds about right.
Okay. Since then, Asmongold has consistently talked about how I'm a fucking dangerous terrorist that needs to be prosecuted.
Literally
That's
hasn't,
actually
though.
real threats.
You're just
especially at a
making shit
time
up now.
When I was under scrutiny by the Department of Homeland Security, for example. That
had nothing to do with Asmongold. That had to do with you freaking saying that you're pro-terrorists.
Reason for Asmongold
saying that America deserved
9/11 to him when I have always been
calling for the death of a sitting senator. Remember all that?
Incredibly courteous to him, regardless of whatever the he said about me, to a degree where even my chat yells at me all the fucking time and say, "Oh my God, why are you being so fucking charitable to Asmongold?"
First off, I don't know when Asmon has called you a dangerous terrorist. I feel like you're just making that up.
Literally never. He just makes that up. He makes that up about everybody, though, to be fair. He claims that everybody calls him that.
He might have called for you to be investigated for your blatant violent threats and constant escalation of rhetoric leading to political violence and similar things like terrorist propaganda. You're just not presenting the right argument, and you're doing it on purpose. Every time he talks about this terrorist accusation, he never says terrorist supporter, because that one's actually 100% factually true and proven through multiple statements, multiple instances. He's doubled down. But then if you call him a dangerous terrorist, that one's like, oh, okay, no, now they're just lying about me, guys. And he always points to the latter one, because that's the one that very few people even use. because he can use that to discredit everybody as being ridiculous. Classic manipulation tactic by Diddy Piker in page 57 of the Hassanetics playbook. I should really write like a book on this guy, honestly.
I mean, at this
Anyways,
point,
speaking
I
of
feel like you can get a good
Asmongold,
couple of chapters out of
miracle
it.
Has happened in 2026. Asmongold cleaned his room for the first time in years.
Lord Grandfather Nurgle has finally been defeated.
This has got to be AI, guys. You can't trick me.
The filth has been
everything,
cleaned.
like, all the desks. I even got the vacuum cleaner. I got everything, right? And so that was it. And so we got the entire thing cleaned up. It took me 3 hours. I'm gonna be honest. My legs hurt. My legs hurt. My arms hurt. My back hurts. Yeah. That's about it. So how many rats found? Surprisingly 0. But yes.
Oh shit! I don't believe you.
No longer Nurgle's chosen.
Not one dead rat.
It's not quite right.
Not even as an alarm clock.
Yeah. So your blankets? Oh no, I still have all the stuff over there, sure. But like that's because I use it, right? You look fucking tired? New girlfriend? No. No, I was just like I didn't realize how many rotten burritos were in my room.
I was
There's
about
like 5.
okay. I was about
I
to
had
say that them New Year's resolutions, you know, he's getting that New Year enthusiasm, but now bro's just had rotten burritos.
No idea. I thought there'd be like at most 2, right? At most 2 burritos. But
Yuck.
no, it's honestly it's 5. Bro, skipping leg day. Listen, guys, I'm not skipping leg day. I'm skipping day. All of them.
Well, at least he's pretty honest about that. But honestly, like, good shit, you know?
Yeah, I think cleaning his room is probably the most
first
exercise
step
he's
to
done in a long
improving your
time.
life. So, you know, clap it up for Asmongold here. Now, he is 35, but we all start somewhere, to be honest. And to be fair, he put all of his points in entertainment and streaming, and he's doing a pretty good job at that, so it is what it is. Now, we gotta address the rotten burritos.
The
Here's a
Chipotle
thought.
burritos.
Maybe just finish your fucking burritos, man. Just eat them. So, like, that way, even if you're...
Yeah, just straight up eat them or toss them out after. To be fair, I hold on to food. Like, I have leftovers. Like, a day, 2 days after, I'll still eat a burrito.
Too lazy to take out
If it's
the
in the
trash,
fridge, right?
You'll just have wrappers in your room, and they're not actually gonna rot. So it's not actually food that's rotting. Like, why don't you just finish your food, man? Bruh. That's like the easiest solution to that. I don't know. Second off, he says that his legs, arms, and back hurts from cleaning his room. Now, that's obviously a problem. I know, because that kind of used to be me. A flight of stairs would kind of tire me out, and that's basically a sign that your body isn't functioning right at all. If something
Bro,
is...
you gotta start, like, doing your daily exercises, your treadmill, your little weight, you know, some kind, anything. Just some small little 10-minute thing, you know? Something.
Cleaning your room is taking you out. To be fair, he did spend 3 hours, so... I mean, I'm not gonna say anything new. He probably knows this already, but... Yeah, man, you gotta go for some walks, some jogs, hit the gym, eat a little bit better. You know, one day at a time. Doesn't have to be too crazy. And honestly, his diet isn't too bad. Like, the steak is pretty good, you know? I mean, maybe the drinks aren't too good, and the...
He needs
ice
fiber, he needs
cream
some
and I guess
veggies.
all the other stuff, but, yeah, you got the steak in there. And the thing is, people think it's like this really insurmountable task. It's too much effort. It's too much time. But honestly, you don't even need to leave your room. Just get like an adjustable dumbbell and do like 1 bicep curl a week. That's probably legitimately enough to make like some minor progress.
It
And I don't
honestly
know.
is.
And it's like the first step, right? Once you do one, it becomes easier to do something else. But yeah, honestly, I don't really want to see him die at like fucking 45 or whatever the hell, right? So I really hope
Bro,
he...
you are being generous putting him at 45. Seriously? You really think he's gonna get past
takes
40?
care of his health. There's a bunch of streamers that need to do that, honestly, like XQC or whatever. As for his son, I will give him his props. If he's not on the roids, which I definitely think he is, he's doing an okay job. But if he's on the drug, I mean, okay, then you're both like kind of the same at this point, just in like different directions. I
Nah,
suppose.
bro, don't be a beta, bro. Nah, stay natty all the way, all day, every day, natty. If it ain't natty, it ain't nothing.
So happy to see this and leading by example. So many young to old adults suffer through all kinds of things, and it is a great beginning to recovery for many people. Remember to clean out your rooms and hygiene, guys. That might not be why he did it, but it helps a lot.
You'll be surprised how much of a confidence boost it is to just like get your ass up, clean your room, make sure your hygiene is like taken care of every day, even when you're not going out. It's a major confidence boost. It really is.
Well, my guess is you just probably got sick of it. Eventually, you're just like, all right, buddy, I gotta do
Well,
something.
the way my folks always told me is what you should do is at least every day for like a cool, quick 5 minutes or so, you know, a little gatito de mano, a little cat's paw. You just, you know, pick up a little trash here, a little trash there, you know, you walk past a desk, oh, that's trash, throw it away. Oh, that's something I gotta pick up, throw, you know, pick it up, put it where it belongs. You know, you don't necessarily gotta go doing a whole spring cleaning, but, you know, just give it a little something here or there, you know?
It's like the Olympics, you know, once every 4 years, he'll clean his room. What's crazy that he made thousands cleaning his room and generated a ton of engagement by talking about it for 1 minute, but he's already maxed out on engagement and...
Damn, bro, think about that. Think about making money just for cleaning your freaking room on stream.
money and views.
Damn.
So, like, it's not even a factor, to be honest. It shouldn't be. 5 rotten burritos is what? Yeah, that is crazy, man. Just
That is
finish
absurd.
your burrito. It's delicious. Like, what's not to like about it? Rats be like, I ain't living in the shithole. This ain't
Even
Asmongold.
the rats
Just give
are
them about a
freaking
week and
bailed.
Everything will be back to normal. You got people preying on your downfall, bro. Damn. Oh my god. Is that actually his Oh my. I hope that's not actually it. AI
Was it? I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know enough about
luckily
it.
it happened a couple months earlier. Like a few months from now, I don't know. I would probably call it AI. Now click this video or you gotta debate Sneeko on the age of consent. Worst mistake of my life. He totally owned me, guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Absolutely wild and awesome video by Pegasus. Please go drop him a like, go drop him a sub, all that good stuff, Monodachis, and I will be linking the video on the VOD if you're watching later. Fantastic video. Bro, Asmongold is just rent-free! He's just living rent-free in Hassan's brain! But honestly, I think it's because Asmongold very quickly took away his like #1 spot on the political spectrum, like all this stuff. It's driving him absurd. But let's be honest, a lot of it is it's like a lot of it is stuff that he like it's self-inflicted damage, you know, by Hassan. He really could change things around if he was just a little bit more honest about his takes. But whatever. Bro's a little absurd. He's a little obsessed, I feel like. Alright, let's move on to the meat cannon video. How's everything going? I know we were... It feels like the chat went down for a little bit. Are we still good? Feels like we are? We solid. Let's keep going. Meat cannon, Pokemon card scalpers. Dude, I've actually... I thought it was a little exaggerated and funny at first, but now that I've been going to malls and stuff lately a lot, it's actually been pretty noticeable. There's a lot of freaking Pokemon, like, scalpers and peeps just, like, losing their freaking minds over the Pokemon cards. Wild to see. Wild to see. Those freaking Pokemon vending machines, those are a trip.
Yo, these shells were supposed to be stocked 4 hours ago. This is man.
Oh, God. No prismatic evolution packs.
Damn! How many chins do you need?
Really? You said you were gonna have them online. This is ridiculous. God.
Well, this How am I gonna make that bullshit, man?
My wife and her
I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get that bread, man.
Please.
How am I gonna make that bread?
I'm sorry, what the guy on the right say?
Gonna have them online. This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Oh, dude, the sweat, though.
God.
How am I gonna make that bread?
Bro, am I the only one who's like, if you fat, you probably shouldn't get a tattoo, because, like, what if you lose weight and then it's gonna shrink, right? That don't make no sense.
Bullshit, man.
My wife and her
I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get that bread, man.
My wife and her boyfriend are in the car waiting. No. No freaking way.
How am I gonna make that bread?
Damn! Bro, leave at least one for the kids. Bro's taking all the Yu-Gi-Ohs too. What is this? Scalper catchers? Careful, he's gonna eat you! No, good, no! Oh no! What does that do? He got bit! Oh, the freaking pig squealed.
Stop moving, yeah.
Oh, good lord!
Run, hell, you feral beast!
What did you just do to him?
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it?
You're gonna be okay. Damn it! Is there any sign of the others?
I've got signs of one now.
Oh no! He stripped off all of his clothes. He's gonna be too slippery to catch now.
Dude, this is my box. I found it first.
What the hell?
Really, it's actually my box. Well, you want to take it outside?
Bro, it's actually hilarious when you see those freaking YouTube videos of people like grabbing the carts from the scalpers and like hiding them. It's freaking hilarious.
Oh, you're mocking me. Let's take it outside then. Let's take it outside.
Whoa, damn! Bro, she did what she had to do. She did what had to be done.
I've spotted one.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't do anything! Ew!
PP. Virgin PP.
Virgin PP. It's the redhead.
Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Let's go, chat.
Chat, no, I'm telling you. I've definitely gotten laid before. I'm not a virgin. I'm tired of y'all
Oh
saying
no!
that.
He's a streamer!
A virgin if I'm paying.
He's an unboxing streamer!
No, I'm not paying for my wife's boyfriend's new kid. Are we buying Pokemon cards or not? Because if you only buying Pokemon cards, huh? $200 profit.
Damn! Well, that's gonna be at the top of Twitch.
I got tiny dick.
Nah, I'm joking. It's not gonna be at the top of Twitch. You know damn well the top of Twitch is gonna be some booba streamer. Let's just be real, chat. Come on.
Damn it, son! Don't say that! Don't go to the darkness!
My penis is small.
Chief!
Damn you! I said cuck tucker, we're out now! Starting to sound like iDubbbz.
Call my wife and her boyfriend. Tell them to help me up. I need help. Hold me like a baby. I wasn't loved. I wasn't loved. That's why I did
Careful!
This. That's why.
Don't let it bite you! Damn, bro, this freaking security guard is freaking tough. She freaking snapped his neck. She really putting him down. She got two. Oh, he's growing an extra chin.
$200 profit. He just keeps talking about his small dick and the amount of profit he's gonna get reselling Pokemon cards.
Bro, the magic tattoo.
Chief, your boy can live to be a Pokemon reseller, or he can die a human being with a soul.
I've already lost one child. I can't lose another.
Oh, that's his son? That's his actual, like, relative son? Oh, no, bro. Bro, it's like Game of Thrones all over again.
Do what's right for your boy.
Oh, he's gotta do it himself.
Look at me, son.
My dick is small.
Look at me, son. I love you, son.
Pokemon card, my dick is small.
I love you, son.
My dick is small.
No! It was an honorable death.
People always ask, Pokemon reseller's son or OnlyFans daughter?
Or OnlyFans daughter.
Unfortunately, I never had to choose.
Oh, damn!
I had both.
How the frick did she go out? Did they run it like? Did they run a 100-man train on her like that one, like the other chick? That is absolutely amazing.
Yo, these shells are supposed to be stocked for.
Wasn't there a short for this one too? I was waiting. I saw the short for it. I was waiting for it. What a freaking amazing video. Please go drop a like, go drop a sub. And we're gonna check out the short version too. I remember seeing he put out a short for it. Here it is.
You're the third employee I've talked to. And I don't want to have to ask again.
Bro, the deep inhale is absurd.
Do you or do you not have any Magic the Gathering Avatar The Last Airbender collector booster packs? It says you have them in store online.
I actually might get some of those, I'm not gonna lie. They look pretty good, but they're pricey as hell. Why are they so damn pricey? I went to a card shop and they were damn.
And no, they're not Pokemon cards. So don't even ask.
Are we serious? Is he having a heart attack?
You're the third employee.
Dude, freaking, I think he had a heart attack at the end there. Bro, that is wild. The freaking chins, though. Oh, there's a mole on the chin, too. Damn, I didn't even notice. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely love it. Please go drop a like, go drop a sub to Meat Canyon. Freaking phenomenal stuff. Ugh, yuck. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Alright, what else did we got? We got a couple of different things. We'll save some, but let's see.
In late
Okay, this is movie, that's movie related, so we'll pop these two together.
See if I can get back.
Alright, we'll definitely go check this one out.
Hey, just a quick.
And this one. So we'll save the movie reviews for last. I thought I had more, I'll be completely honest. Gaming news, we'll put here. Alright, cool. English voice actors are so cooked. I don't want to freaking hear that personally, because, you know, what with the, me trying to be a voice actor, and all that shiz. But, I'll tell you what, Monos, give me a moment. I'm gonna use the restroom. How many more do we got to go? Oh, we got a decent amount. Alright, cool. No, this will be perfect. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. When I get back, we could maybe go for maybe like another hour or two. Yeah, it's 7:27 right now. We can maybe go for another hour. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit of Arc Raiders in. I'll see if Gauss is on, and if he is, maybe we could do a little bit of Arc later on in the evening. Damn, time goes by real fast, bro. That went too quick. You send him a quick Discord message. Well, I guess I could text him real quick. Yeah, screw it. I'll tell you what. Yeah, give me a moment, Monos. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Give me like 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna be right back. Welcome back, Morodachis. Let me make sure. Well, let me adjust this again. I think it's up center. Now, see, I am still getting data errors on YouTube, but I still get an unstable connection. And that sucks. That sucks booty cheeks. Why is that? I've done damn near everything I possibly can, I feel like. Damn, okay, maybe that did screw me over. I might reduce that back down. I believe that voice acting is going to be replaced by AI, for the most part. Or simply that... Oh, I should add that to my resolution list.
Of 2025.
And honestly, anybody that was watching the VOD and had to sit through all that. No.
We're striking against Hoyo games. There was also the like larger video game strike, but we're talking specifically about the like Hoyoverse end for this one. And so we're about much more than just AI protections. For example, they were
and that was the worst part, is that
so when the fans began to question the Union VAs about all of this, some of them ran to the Genshin Impact subreddit and...
How you say it? Animostic? They pretty much were aggro from the very get. Like, as soon as you, like, were like, what's this about? They instantaneously went after you. Like, they tried to destroy your character, basically.
The lies that these VAs were putting out there. It was really, really exceptional stuff. And so from that day forward, there's just been a huge tarnish on the English voice acting industry overall. But to be quite frank, for those of you tapped into this sort of conversation, you know that the English voice acting industry has had a terrible reputation going all the way back to like 2020 and even before then. We've had so many VAs getting exposed for being complete scumbags, others being exposed for being literal predators. You know, we got a whole long list. And so this Genshin / Hoyoverse situation was really one of like the most recent big examples of why people don't like English VAs. And yes, that's a generalization, but it's not an unfair one. A lot of fans don't like the majority of English VAs. And like I was saying, this Hoyoverse thing was only like the latest, biggest reason for why that is. That context takes us over to Zenless Zone Zero making a new announcement, and this person talking about how they love the Chinese voice actress's work on this character. They love the voice. And that person got a response from this account, Timely Angels of Delusion, saying, genuinely so upset that Zenless Zone Zero doesn't credit the English VAs anymore. Like, there's genuinely no way of knowing who voices the characters unless the VA does a self-announcement or something. And the reason this became a thing to begin with is because those voice actors actually wanted to not be credited. Because during the...
Well, I'll let him finish talking. I can't imagine it's like, was it like... Who was it? Was it the people that were against Hoyo or the people that were like for Hoyo?
Over strike, the VAs who still wanted to work because, you know, they need to make a living and they're happy to work, well, they were getting hate and harassment from the union VAs, calling them scabs, calling them terrible people. In some cases, these union VAs were literally advocating violence against the VAs who still wanted to work, that were predominantly not a part of the SAG-AFTRA union. They're terribly corrupt, disgusting union. And all of the stuff I've seen and covered over the years regarding English voice actors got me thinking recently, what even started this culture of like people who worship English VAs? You know, a lot of time when like you have a fan of an anime or a game, specifically I'm talking about like gacha games, you know, things that are mainly like anime related. At conventions, you see the VAs hyped up a lot. Oh, we got this VA, you can meet them, you can get a signature, you can get a picture, you can spend money on this stuff, give the VA your money. And it's like, the VA didn't make that character. The VA doesn't really know anything about that character except what they were told, but a lot of the time the fans know more about the characters than the VAs do. And ultimately, as mentioned, the main point is they didn't make that character, they didn't make the story, they're not the creative behind that intellectual property. I would be more interested in meeting, let me rephrase, if there's a character I like, If there's a character I like, I would be more interested in meeting the person who actually made that character, right? That would be the person to really talk to about it. That would be the person to really meet. Oh, you made this.
I mean, I agree for sure, right? But I do have to say at the same time, personally, I also love to meet the voice actors, depending on like how unique the voice is, you know. But that's me personally.
Awesome, amazing character. You're freaking amazing and cool for making that character. Let's talk about that character. Let's talk about their canon lore. Let's talk about maybe things you would have added if you had more time, like more side stories you would explore, you know, stuff like that, right? And obviously, I get it. There'd be like a long line. You wouldn't be able to have like a too long, in-depth conversation with them. But my point is, you would think that you'd really want to meet the creator more than the VA. Thing is, for anime specifically, yeah, obviously it turns out the creators are Japanese, as we all know. And some of them might not have great English. Some of them don't really speak English at all. And the fans don't really have good Japanese or don't speak Japanese at all. So you can't actually have this hypothetical conversation with them anyways. And so all of this starts leading to this very, let's just say, not good culture of like English voice actor worship, where when anime conventions really began to proliferate, you would have like the original Funimation clique pushing these meet and greets at conventions.
The thing is for me, right? There was a golden era for me. I get it. I get that what he's saying, but for me personally, it was a golden era for me because I love the voice. I want to be a voice actor. So the thing is, there's an audience for that. Just as there's an audience for the creators of the act, of course, right? But there's also an artist that made the art that might have not had anything to do with potentially the story writer. You know what I mean? So different like levels to it. So there are people that want to meet the voice actors, 100%.
Both as a way of getting more attention and more people going to the conventions, but also for the VAs to make some more money too. And look, I'm not going to sit here acting like all of it's bad. Fine, fair enough, you know, it could be a totally okay thing. Where it gets bad is, as mentioned, when it starts becoming this worship culture. Because like so many things, as anime began to get more popular, we would start seeing this all degrade, greatly degrade. It went from, hey, this VA does this character, you can meet and greet them if you like, you know, that's cool, to the VAs suddenly acting like they are literally that character. They quite literally...
Okay, that 100% though was the VAs. Like, yeah, I don't want to say they full of themselves, though frankly that does kind of seem to fit. But yeah, that's 100%. It's like the voice actor a big head about it, and it's kind of like, I feel like it's on that same narcissistic level as like when you get these actors that sort of like got face for a particular role, and years later they can't really escape that role. That's still their like bread and butter. That's still their namesake, you know.
Leech
and
off the intellectual property.
There's like people that can pull that off realistically, like really well because of who they are. But then there's people that like they're not even that great. It's like more like, you're sort of holding past glories that you really didn't. Yeah,
like they are
you're kind of
the arbiter of that character. For example, let's talk about Genshin again really quick because it's a recent example. Despite the fact that this stuff goes on, predates it. But I digress. The point is for this one.